What is up, everybody? Welcome to Ripkey Wednesday. How's everybody doing today? How y'all doing today? Hope you all are having a good week so far. We're gonna start with some Ripkey. Let me actually open this up. This is what I want to see. We've got to get some Ripkeys in this week. I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, coffee's hot today. Alright, so let's get some keys rolling. Now, some of the keys I need to do. Let's see. Temple of Seth, dagor, Waycrest, a Motherlode, Shrine. There's a few keys I'd like to do higher keys of. Temple of Seth is the first one, and I've actually heard that Temple of Seth is really difficult on Tyrannical. I've heard some people say that it is even overtuned. What's up, Dominic? What do you mean, What did I trigger you in some way? Oh man. Okay, let me enter this as well. I've heard Temple of Seth it can get really difficult at the end there. It's about time. Yeah, I'm sorry. It started a little late. I need to get a few last minute things ready. Okay. Let's find a Temple of Seth. Because if we're looking here, Temple of Seth is my lowest one. I mean, it was also last week. But it was my lowest one. So let's see if we can find a higher pug. So you called it last week. To what? No, you like to shout. Temple of Seth with ads is a nightmare. Oof. People attack the guys with the electrified scales too much. It's painful to watch. That's very true. I want to see how it goes. You got all the gear last week, then nothing from a full old deer clear. Max, I was streaming yesterday, and I got 2 pieces of gear yesterday in 6 bosses. Both of those pieces were pieces I couldn't use. Like, I got this from my chest, right? Yesterday I got a 370 Warforged from the raid. I couldn't use that. I also got, what else did I get from the raid? Maybe wrists? There was something else I got from the raid yesterday that was like, yeah, I can't use any of this. This is terrible. Okay, let's look at Temple. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to people just attacking the one with the electrified scales. But the highest I see is a +4, really? +9. Are we ready for a +9 already, guys? What do you guys think? Do I apply to the +9, or do we go for a +4? What do you guys think? You could check shit. You ran a 7+ and 3 4+ in 1 week, which was safe. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've been going in on these Mythic Plus too. What's up, Demon Hunter? How you doing? You got 5 item levels from the chest on a ring. Nothing from the world boss yet. The world boss has a nice trinket, and I wish I could get that trinket, but I don't. I don't have it. Do it. Finally got exalted with the Vulpera. The Vulpera have that cool mount, right? That, like, hyena-looking mount. How come... I was like, this week aura isn't showing my second... Huh. Want to see some rip keys? All right, we'll do it through the 9+ be a man. All right. +9 to do required item level 450. Dude, I'm up there. I'm getting there. I'm almost at 450. I'm a little bit shy. I'm 356. You have to say that Mythic Plus gave you 360 best in slot. Wow. Yeah, the white hyena. Oh, hey, I got rejected from the Temple of Seth. Sorry, guys. Got rejected. +6. And another +6 over here. Let's see if I get into any of them. Please. I'm just a lonely boy looking for some keys. Aha! Okay. Yeah, the white hyena looks really cool. Let me load it up for those who don't know what we're talking about. Vulpira? Nope. Aha! Alabaster hyena. Voldunai. That's why. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is really cool looking. I like it. It's got like extra little bones here. I like this mount. I like it a lot. Except I am at honored. I don't do world quests. I need to start doing them. You're always loving assassination, to be honest. Good sustain. Great, but with outlaw you're sweating until you get the right. That's what I've heard. I've heard that outlaw you just have to like wait to the perfect moment and then you just pop off. But until then you're like, I don't know about this, guys. Pulling about 9k average, 1k under your sim. You don't know what causes it. Movement is a big one. Also, if you're simming, a lot of times the default sims you having certain party buffs, certain party debuffs, maybe food, flask, things like that. And when you go hit a target dummy, you probably don't have all those things. So it depends on how you sim, and you might have to look at everything. There's a rogue that sapped this guy. Huh. Bubble to get into the dungeon. When you got one buff, it's kind of useless. Yeah, that sucks. $9k on dungeon single target. You don't know if that's good. That's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's definitely 9k single target, 13k trash is one of those things that is definitely like you can get +10s done for sure. Probably still not on time, but then again, that's not too many people. But that's good DPS. It's very good DPS. You are also ready for heroic old deer. If you can cross over from the 9k to the 10k, you're good for all of heroic old deer. Do I think that Blizzard will ever buff warrior tank? I think that by the end of old deer, so in like, I don't know, 3 months or something, right around the time for Christmas, I think there's going to be a lot of Prot warrior changes. So I think they're waiting to have the MDI. They're waiting to have old deer over. And for 8.1, they're going to have a big balancing patch because there's a lot of classes that need it. I think I've seen recently that enhancement and elemental shamans are still needing some love. Feral druids are needing a lot of love as well. Shadow priests. So I think there's a lot of area for them to improve on, and so I think that Prot Warrior is also one of the ones that really needs to be looked at. So yeah, I do think that they're gonna get changes. I don't know if they're buffs yet, because knowing Blizzard, they might just be like, remove shields, two-handed weapons, but we're gonna keep the same mastery with blocking even though we don't have shields. So I don't know. At this point in BFA, I've lost a little bit of faith to say, yeah, of course buffs. We'll see. Changes, yes. Strictly buffs, I don't know. Blizzard right now, they're a little intoxicated and they're still driving. We gotta let them sober up a little bit. How'd you guys do on progress last week? We were progressing yesterday on Mithrax, and we got Mithrax down to like 40% on our best attempt. That's the best pull we have on Mithrax. A few things we have on Mithrax is we're definitely melee heavy, and we lack bodies too. So even just running in there, we had on our best attempt we had 12 people, and only one of our DPSers, I believe, was not melee. So we're a little melee heavy, and we lack bodies to run in there in a 30-man group. But you know, our best attempt was about 40%, so not bad on Mithrax. You met 9k whole dungeon. Yeah, if you can sustain 9k, you're just about ready to go for heroic old deer. There's a few things that you can probably try to one up a little bit more, Dominic. But yeah, 10k I would say is the heroic old deer clear. But you know, nobody has gear at this point, so I'm sure there's a lot of upgrades you can still use. Feral changes got me sad for soda still. Yeah, dude, it's like 5% buff, 1% buff. Elementals just got denied for no reason. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm expecting changes on quite a few classes, right? You cleared with 22 yesterday, but yeah, we're melee heavy too. Yeah, and for that fight, you know, it kind of sucks being super melee heavy because your melee have to run away, they have to come back. It's a lot of time lost. And if if you have a lower amount of bodies, let's say you're running 237 or something like that, right? Seven DPSers, 1 out of 7 of your DPSers is going to be running away. If you're super melee heavy like us too, like the impact of that is super substantial on your DPS, because it's a bigger percentage of your raid that's running away from the mechanics rather than 2 melees out of, I don't know, 25 DPSers or whatever, or 22 or something. Rip already, Simo? I hope not, man. I hope not. Skittish and bursting, so I think I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Let's see. So we know for a fact that if we're running Unstoppable Force, we are not gonna lose threat, right? That's just, oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna lose threat to Treants because Treants taunt. But besides that, we're gonna be okay on threat. So skittish is not bad for us. There's not much we have to like really be worried about with skittish. I don't know where everybody else is. Oh, there it is. They're running in. There it is. I was like, I'm not seeing the boomkin hit stuff. Now I am. So yeah, we don't have Tyrannical. We don't have things like that. So we don't have to watch out a whole lot about like where we stand. As long as we're taking things down, as long as we're holding things. This week is not so much about tank positioning. Alright, ground pound. That's always going to hurt. And there we have the 3 debuffs. And let's jump in. Oh, I thought I got a thunderclap off before. Man, I could have sworn I was going to get that thunderclap off. Okay, so here we go. We got a demo shout off. So we got the treants out here again, so we're not going to hold this. And let's move away from the power shot. And again, asleep. Well, this isn't again. This is a different mechanic, but yeah, that cheap shot definitely got me. I don't know if you can ever get that guy out of stealth yourself. Then I haven't. Every time I've ran this, I haven't like specifically tried to, but this time I tried to get the thunderclap out before him. I wonder if I can heroic leap on top of that guy, or if I'm always gonna have to get like a DPS or to CCM. How's my healer doing? My healer is okay for this trash pull. Yeah, we can do this trash pull just fine. Rip, I know guys, already. And this is why Prot warriors die, because they're susceptible to stuns. You wanted to play Shaman a while back, but only Resto was alright, and Elemental enhanced your main PvE, but they're alright. In PvP you might do as well, but you hit with a can of beans. Oh man, that's not good. How's my healer has no mana. I don't have food for him. Oh, he said he's good. Alright. Alright, we are not going to cleave, and I'm going to stack this so that we all take the arc. There's a Cyclone Strike. Everybody please. Ooh, that Cyclone Strike chunks people down. Here's the Conduction, so we just got to get that out. There's the arc. It's not terrible as long as we have enough people in the mechanics. And stuff like that Cyclone Strike, that needs to... Oh... Yeah, that rogue died. He took the Cyclone Strike and the AoE all at once, so that'll do you in. That'll do you in. Although it makes sense. It makes sense for a failure of a mechanic to be that punishing on a Tyrannical week. That's why I said it in this week of Mythic Plus. You guys, you gotta be careful. This week, anytime there's a big boss damaging ability, make sure you have a defensive up. Doesn't matter. Oh, what? Doesn't matter if you're a DPSer, if you're a healer, if you're a tank. Big boss damaging ability, be very careful. Like this guy, I'm now bringing him into melee, or in front of everyone, so that we can split up that Arcane Blade again. We're missing a body because somebody died again, so... Hopefully, here's a Cyclone Strike. Ooh, man. Taking those Cyclone Strikes. Just not a good thing. Here's that Force going out on me. Oh, healer's dead. Healer's dead. And, yeah, we have way too much HP here. I'm not going to move. Way too much HP. How much do I play of stream? What do you mean, Ice Block? Oh, how much do I play off stream? Lately a lot because I'm trying to gear up. But normally, I would say off stream maybe like 2 hours a day is my average. But lately I've been playing a lot more because I've been running a lot of Mythic Pluses. I've been trying to gear up. I've been trying to get raid ready. Now that I'm raid ready, I'll probably scale back a little bit. But yeah, normally I'll play like 2 hours a day. That's about how long it takes me to get the footage that I need. So normally I know what I'm going to make before I make it. Like let's say, hey, today I'm going to be making a video all about my add-ons, which I'm going to be making soon. So that's just something that's on my mind, right? So it's like, all right, I'm going to make a video about my add-ons. So let me record my add-ons. Let me, I don't know, Pug LFR or something, or do an island. Like, how do I want to showcase my add-ons? So it takes me about 2 hours to record video, and then I just record video or record audio, edit everything. But yeah, off stream, I'd say about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours a day. All right, there's the slash. Is my healer dead? No. Okay. People are still attacking the guy that has the electrical shield. They are gonna die. Alright. That's out on me. That's... Whoa. Guys, I'm glitched. I wasn't taking the rest of that. What? Keys are free this week compared to last week? I don't know. I disagree. Last week, I felt like it was easy because it relied on the tank, right? Last week was Sanguine, and it's like, if your tank knows what he's doing, then the group will never even notice you're even doing a key. Like, your group won't even know. You'll tell them, like, hey, you guys know that was in Mythic Plus, and they're going to be like, what? I had no idea. This week, your group has to pay attention, right? This week, it relies on everyone in the group, not just your tank. So that's why I feel like last week was easier for me, since I pug a lot. Because last week I could just rely on myself and just be like, I'm gonna position everything, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And this week we've got everybody to rely on. See, like this week I have to make sure that no one else is also attacking these bosses that have Tyrannical, that have the shield on, right? I have to make sure that people don't kill all the mobs all at once because we're just gonna bursting us to death. And I feel like last week was just like, it's all in your tank. If your tank can handle it, you're good. That arcane blade hurts like hell. There's a cyclone strike. I don't know if I can do this. Arcane blade is gonna come out right now. I'm gonna try to survive it. Oh, there it is. But that really hurt. So here's another cyclone strike, and oh, healer's dead. I don't think we're gonna get past this boss, to be honest with you. Oh man. Let me see. Oh, first aid. Yeah, cool. For the record, you have died from a can of beans falling on top of. Oh man, Max, I'm sorry to hear that. Bosses are tough this week, yeah. Oh, here's why everybody's dying. I told them, please don't attack the boss with the shield up, and they were like, guys, that's not true. You can always cleave the bosses, stack them up. I don't. Okay. Ugh, rip. Alright, here's a cyclone strike. That's gonna go out and hit 2 people. Let me get the arcane blade right here again. Alright, Max. That's just... man. And the way you put it, too. Okay. Now, let's switch bosses to the one without the electrical shield buff. Here's the gust. Let's interrupt that. This guy I don't need to stack up with everyone. So this guy, it'll be okay. There is the art. Can I reflect that gust? Yeah, I can. The power of a Prot warrior. Reflecting gust. Alright. Interrupt this gust. And the other guy's going to bounce around right now. We got to be careful with that. Oh, healer died to that. Yeah. We lose this, guys. We lose this. There's the arcane blade. I don't have healing anymore. I'm a warrior. This is... guys, we're starting today off right. That was 3 different groups of what? Oh, what's up, man? Pugs, have you tried this fight? So, but none of them knew the mechanics? Yeah, I just told them, don't attack the boss with the electrical shield, and they told me that's not true. Stack them up. Okay. We'll do a few more pulls. If not, this is a rip key. We're down to 20 minutes. They're like buffed up gold gym members that are going to smack you up this week. I've done a few keys this week. I hadn't done this one. Oh, right. Everybody's here. Let's pull. Alright, we're going to stack everybody up because of Arcane Blade. And then here's a Cyclone Strike. How many people do you think is going to hit? All 3? The answer was 2. 2 people. Alright, now we're going to get the Cyclone Strike one more time before we transition, maybe? Nope. We're about to transition over. There it is. And we're gonna get... okay, here we go. Gust. That's fine. We'll interrupt you. Nobody needs to stack on you. We'll just move you a little bit. We'll be good. I'm going to spell reflect you. And when is the charge coming in? Come on. I'm waiting for the charge on the other guy to come in at any moment. There it is. Okay. We're about to charge right now. You guys see the little arrows that jumped from everyone? Oh, that's 2 people dead. This is a rip. This is such a rip. By the way, guys, that charging around that he does, if you get hit by 2 of them, you're dead. So what you really need to do is everyone needs to spread out into like a pentagon or something, so that nobody is in each other's line. What happened here is that this person and this person were in the same line, so this person got dashed. Or there was 3 people right around here, so this person got dashed normally, and then he switched over to like somewhere else, and he basically went over the same spot a few times, so they got cleaved more than once. Let's do another poll. Let's see how this Ripkey feels so good. Simo, why are you encouraging this behavior? Your group got rickrolled on the boss last night? What? Somebody linked them like, hey, this is how you do the strategy, and it was rickroll? You would say the first boss is hard. You would say healer has a hard time because of the burst. Yeah, this one, it is bursty. I mean, if people were dodging Cyclone Strike, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. I think this guy left. Did this guy leave? I think the rogue left. Oh, he jumped out to go repair. These boys smart. Stack it up. All right, guys. Plan B, stack it up, and everybody, whenever you see Cyclone Strike go out, just stay still. The Cyclone can't get you because its eyesight depends on movement. That's the way it works. And let's go. He popped a cooldown. Look at that. He's all lightninged up. Oh, hey. The healers guild is called White Factory. How adequate. Okay, here's a Cyclone Strike going out on 2 people. It hit both of them in the mouth. And whatever. We're not gonna get the arc dash, or a second one rather. We're just gonna. Oh, here's the second one. Gonna hit the same 2 people, and now we're gonna transition over. There's the energy going out here. And I have to spell reflect that one. Alright. Here we're gonna have the arcing dash. No, here it is. We have that one, which is not too bad. Oh no, not like this. Here we have the arcing dash. Arcing dash. Oh, get away from me. Aha! We live. Alright. This is how we die. Here's a Cyclone Strike. It's gonna hit the tank. I think that one hit the tank. God, he's terrible. Alright, I don't think this is gonna happen. I really don't. Every Cyclone Strike that goes out. Let's see. Rip it real good. There it is. Somebody's running out to the portal. Alright, that's a rip key. I want to find... Okay, let me try to find a... what do we got? Toldagor? Toldagor. I don't know if everyone's leaving. Oh, they're not. Are they all... Oh, they're a little bit of a pre-made. Okay. One more pull. If not, we'll jump out of here. Man, they keep linking like all this other stuff. Right now, one of them linked interrupts for trash, not for the boss pull. Interrupts total for trash. Let's see. It's the wrong chart there, my friend. Best decision is to take the exit. Yeah, we'll do one more pull, and if not, we'll take the exit. We have less than 17 minutes left to do this dungeon. We're gonna get this. It's kind of sad some DPS don't want to learn dungeons. Yeah. Starting off today strong, guys. It's okay. All right. So, where is this Cyclone Strike? So we got the Arcane Blade, just went out right now. There's a Cyclone Strike on the melee. Oh, that's all we need is for the Cyclone Strike to land on the melee every single time. and then we'll make it out alive. What kind of RNG are we gonna get here? Cyclone Strike number 2. Cyclone Strike number 2 on the tank. Guys, if it goes out onto the melees every time, we're golden. Alright, so we might survive this. So let me interrupt this guy. Let me walk on over here. And let's wait for the, there's a charge. I see the charge. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw a little arrow underneath him. That's one thing I will admit, that the arc dash is a little hard to see. Let's spell reflect that, or not. There it is. Okay, it's going out right now. Alright, that took 2 lives. It's gonna be hard to survive that. Let's interrupt that jolt. Let's pick up this guy again. Here's a Cyclone Strike gonna hit the boomy. Yep. Come over here. Come over here. Alright, that's on the rogue. And Cyclone Strike on the boomkin. Right to his face. Oh no, actually he did dodge it. He did dodge it. I'll give him credit. Guys, we're like starting to dodge things. It's happening. Alright, here's the gust on me. And then Arc Dash is coming up in a few seconds. What's the order? Let's see. Oh, it's gonna hit me at the end. Okay, there it is. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let me actually take this guy, run over here with him. Very hard to see sometimes, but there's a Cyclone Strike on melee. Oh! Got one guy. I think we're gonna make it this time. I really do think we're gonna make it this time. There's the Arcane Blade. Cyclone Strike again going out on the boomy right here. So close to taking him down. We're gonna need one more transition. Alright, let me spell reflect the gust. You guys think I can do it? I don't have self-healing anymore. Blizzard took away all my self-healing. Oh, somebody left the group. Guys, this is it. This is my moment to shine. If I can do this. This is the way. Oh no. My spell reflect was on cooldown. Alright, group disbanded. I couldn't do it. Blizzard, I need my self-healing back. Please. Please, this isn't enough. That was... You guys have been wanting to rip key, and to be honest, since BFA started, we've had really good key runs. Really good. That is the worst rip key we've had this expansion. Ah, man, that... I'll tell you what, guys. I know you guys miss rip keys. I gotta tell you, I don't join you in that sentiment. You blame the shit tank? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Why can't the tank bait out every Cyclone Strike? The rogue even has Shroud and Feint. Yeah, he was doing it. He was cloaking the debuff. Learning has occurred. Take me back. You could have soloed that. Yeah, you have healing, Max. You have healing, man. Let's try to find a Toldagor. Let's see how bad Sand Queen is. +4. Anything higher? I saw. Oh, here's another +4, but that got filled up. +5. I mean +6. Let's make today a Ripkey Wednesday. +6. Let's see if they accept me. +6. Someone will accept me, right? What are we running, Toldagor? Someone, somewhere will accept me. Hopefully. +6, Toldagor. Aha! Alright. Oh, man. Gotta give the show the audience yeah. To be fair, that boss is pretty tough. Yes, Ice Block, I agree. The Arc Dash, if it If it doesn't double stack on you, it's gonna hit you for like 80% of your HP if you're not a tank. The arcing blade, the arcing is gonna split for around 15% of your damage. It's a lot of like burst damage that just keeps going out. So yes, that boss is pretty tough. But it didn't help that there was also a failure to mechanics. But yeah. Even monks heal more than that. Ouch. It's very true. I have nothing. It's weird. Prot warriors don't have a trait to heal themselves. There's a talent. There's a talent. You can pick up impending victory, but then you don't have into the fray. And right now, like, you see how my haste is 13%? With into the fray, I jump up to 28% if I do things correctly, right? If I stack up correctly. So why would I want to lose 15% haste for 20% of my HP every 30 seconds? And it's on the global as well. Like, Prot warriors already have a global cooldown issue where they have too many things on their global. So it's like, do you want to add one more thing to the global that's going to heal you for less than 1% a second if you use it on cooldown? No. It heals you for 0.6% per second if you use it on cooldown. Any plans to make Windwalker Aura videos? Use yours from Brewmaster. Malba, I have not played Windwalker Monk in a very, very long time. So if I were to create those weak auras, I first need to start playing a Windwalker Monk. Because the way that I create my weak auras is things that are like higher importance and higher priority have closer real estate to the middle, and different things are going to have different bars, different buffs, different ways of displaying the weak auras. So without really knowing the class, I don't feel comfortable creating the weak auras. Like, at the end of the day, I can create weak auras that have a button for every single ability that a Windwalker Monk has, and just try to do it that way. But I'd rather make them useful, I think, is the way to say that. So any plans of Windwalker Monk weak auras? Maybe. I do have my monk completely leveled out right now, and I think he's like 328 item level, something like that. So my monk's item level is getting up there. I've definitely been spamming the war fronts trying to get gear, so I'm getting up there, but still not completely there yet. Have I cleared a +10 with my warrior? Yes, I have. Mugen, this is what I have done so far. I'm trying to do my lowest dungeons right now, right? But I have done 2 10s. One last week, one this week. I ran 2 9s, and I believe both of them were this week. I think so. I think my 2 9s were this week. I'm going to Toll the Gore. So yeah, I've ran plenty of high keys. Blizzard, when they were balancing Prot Warrior, if they get damaged and no heals, that'll buffer you right out. Here's what's sad about... Let me see if I just closed it, but let me see if I can show you guys this. Looking at my logs from yesterday. No, that's not it. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, so looking at my logs from yesterday, right? This is Zul normal. This is normal mode, Zul. Here's me, right? It doesn't matter if this is the healing parse, damage done parse. It doesn't matter. What I want to show you guys is, you guys see right next to my eye level percentage, you guys see that there's an asterisk? My one of the guild healers pointed this out. It says the asterisk indicates that fewer than 50 parses have been recorded for this item level range. Either the spec is not commonly played, or the player's item range is usually high or low relative to the rest of the raid. There's not enough warriors to have at least 100 parses for Prot warriors on Zul normal. There are less than 100 parses in the world for Prot warriors in Zul. Same is true for Prot paladins in Zul as well. Actually it isn't anymore. Prot paladin also had the asterisk. Not anymore. Huh, okay. But yeah, that's Prot warriors are sitting at 23 parses. Oh, Prot paladins are sitting at 77 parses. Okay. So yeah, we're a dying breed, guys. If you guys are playing Prot warriors out there, we are a dying breed for sure. I think everybody's here. Let's run in. You don't think balance means what Blizzard thinks it means? Yeah. You'll hit 120 on farming your rogue tonight. Nice, man. Nice. What tune is that at 120? Tune number 3? Tune number 4? We have bursting, so pull slowly and be careful on AoE. Yeah. Oh man, Prot doesn't seem worth playing anymore. Ouch, Grumpy Monk. I can tell you that Prot Warrior is very rewarding if played correctly, because out of all the tanks, you have the highest DPS potential, and I know that's not something that's normal. Like, you're a tank. What does it matter? What do you care about DPS potential? In a Mythic Plus, it matters. If you can handle the damage taken well and dish out damage done as well, then you're gonna be good. So let me. I don't know if I want to pull that crocodile. We'll pull over here and we'll pull this crocodile, not that one. Let's pull these for percentage and for clearing up the area. Alright, so this week I don't have to worry about like kiting or anything like that, so I'm just going to take these guys down. As long as I maintain threat, it's not going to be too terrible. But yeah, like if you look at the damage done right now, that's something you bring to the table that no other tank is going to be bringing. That being said, it's not necessary for your tank to do it, but it is helpful for your tank to be able to do that, right? And also, in that pull, I wasn't getting completely chunked down and destroyed by that pull, and that's just because you have to have really good rotation of cooldowns. As a Prot warrior, you can bring a relatively smooth damage taken in if you know how to time your cooldowns, if you know how to time your active mitigation, if you know how to utilize your block as best as you can, you are going to bring a good amount of mitigation to any group. So like right now, even though like the damage might start getting a little bit higher than with say a Brewmaster Monk, the blocking is still going to smoothen all that damage out, right? Like I'm hardly dipping below 70%, and when I did, it wasn't because I was getting chunked down, it was just a lot of damage. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for the pats as well. Those pats, because of Tyrannical, we're gonna have to use more of this area, so I'd rather wait for these pats and pull them. So yeah, there's a few things that you bring to Mythic Pluses that are definitely unique. Are they worth it for you? That's for you to decide, because in order for you to counteract the lesser being one of the bottom of the tanks is the fact that you need perfect timing. You need very good timing with your shield block, last stand, demo shout, avatar. If you don't have very good timing and the ability to really plan out and plan ahead, then protection warrior tanks not for you. One thing that protection warrior tanks lack a lot is the ability to recover, right? On a protection warrior tank, if you got chunked down for 40% of your HP, that 40% of your HP is gone. There is no frenzied regen. There is no spirit bomb to get all your 5 soul fragments. There is no death strike. That HP is gone. That is it. There is nothing you can do about it. So yeah, there's a few changes that make, or a few things that make protection warriors a little bit harder to manage, and the big one is the fact that you need to know what's happening and you need to know what the best course of action is to take before that happens. Like even if we just take a look at something like Mithrax yesterday, before that Essence Shear goes out, I need Spell Reflect. If I do not have Spell Reflect up before the Essence Shear goes out, it's gonna hit me for like 40% of my HP, and I get sheared for my HP. So it's one of those things. Protection Warrior can be rewarding but you need to be on the ball. There is no like passive warrior tanking. It doesn't exist. You need to actively know what buttons you're gonna press and in what order, and how they're gonna affect your tanking style. For example, every time I press avatar, my rotation completely changes, and I'm aware of that. That being said, if you are new to warrior tanks and you press avatar and then you continue your normal rotation, you're wasting so much survivability, an insane amount of survivability. So yeah, it's one of those tanks that's like you can bring a decent amount and you can mitigate a lot as well, because the new blocking system is really good. You need to be on the ball with it. Okay, I should have enough threat. I don't want to waste this block right now. I only have one, so might as well kite it a little bit. We also have all the bursting. Nice. We refreshed the stack. That was my fault. Let me eat up. We have a rogue, so that's good. Everyone playing Brewmaster. My ult is a Brewmaster, and I can tell you that I still have more fun with my warrior. I get on my Brewmaster, I do a few things with him, and I still really enjoy my warrior a whole lot more. We got to pull this guy. And I don't like pulling this guy along with any other packs because of his debuff. It just makes me feel super weak by getting rid of my stamina. Ooh, I already have the lowest HP of all the tanks. What are you doing, Vice Jaw? Get away from me. Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to do decent size pulls in this dungeon. Now we do still have bursting, so I gotta keep that in mind. But I should be able to keep a good pace. Yeah, we should be able to keep a good pace. Let's see. You feel just fine with Paladin, Monk, tanking team, and heroic? Yeah, that's gonna feel good, man. I'm telling you right now, Paladins are very strong. In fact, Max, the world first plus 15 key on time was done by a Paladin tank. So Paladin tanks are in a very good place right now. I know a lot of people were thinking that it was going to be a DK or a monk like it was in the beta. Nope, Paladin monk. Paladin monk did it first, man. I mean Paladin tank, not Paladin monk. Sorry, Paladin tank did it. I hope nobody pulls the guy that's gonna show up behind me. Although I think so. I really do think so. Yep, here's the pull. All right. Let's get a demo shout going. Let's interrupt that. And let's get my avatar here. So yeah, you guys are going to see my damage taken right now. It's going to be relatively smooth, even though like there was stuff like a ninja pull. I didn't get the perfect rotation of demo shot with avatar. And that's just from maintaining shield block. Like right now, I have a little bit of a gap in shield block. But it was still okay because I was supplementing a lot of ignore pain in there. Now ignore pain is not as good as it used to be, but it can still be a supplement for a few seconds as long as you have enough rage banked. Now this pull is gonna hurt, and yeah, this pull does a lot of magic damage, and they can easily bring me down. So I'm gonna pop a shield wall right now for the time being, while like we kind of hopefully get one of these guys down. Nice. So 2 of them are down. Let me interrupt that salt blast. It's important to know your weaknesses and how to counteract them. If I didn't have like a good amount of interrupts there, then my way to mitigate that would be through interrupts and just ignore pain. Undead for a reason. Undead because they're awesome, man. I like the way undeads look. That's the reasoning for undead, is I like the way they look. I don't think racials are like the end all be all. There's always a way of doing mechanics without racials. So yeah, I'm not a big stickler on what racial is going to be the best, because I honestly think that the best racial for protection warriors would be High Mountain Tauren, because you get another little mini stun to interrupt. You also get the mini stun to be able to jump out of range and charge back in. So I think that's definitely one of those things. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't seen, in this area there's a lot of keys. These keys allow you to open up these jail cells without a rogue, without a blacksmith, without a jewel crafter or anything like that. So I picked up 2 keys right now, and they change location as far as like where they are, right? So there was one key over here right now, to my left. There was another key behind me. So we do have a rogue, so we're gonna be okay. The rogue is gonna be able to open up everything, but I can also do it myself, right? I can do this, I can do this, and so I can open up these jail cells as well. I don't know all of the locations for the keys yet. I'm still looking around the areas and trying to gather that, so that when I do the Mythic Plus pull guide, I can put all those locations in there. Looks like you have a good group. I hope so, man. What's up, Frog? How you doing, man? I hope you are doing well. I'm just over clearing this a little bit because if we start passively cleaving these guys, they're all gonna pull with the boss, right? Let's get a. Hopefully, we can get a sap. There it is. This guy knows what's up. Oh man, never mind. I thought he was gonna sap. All right. He's been sapping all the other stuff without me telling him, so I thought he was gonna sap. That being said, we'll be okay. This group isn't terrible. The next pull is a terrible group. This group isn't too bad. Like at this point, we got a bit of a ninja pull here. I like how we got a little bit of the ninja pull. This guy pulled, and the first response was to fear bomb it, to priest fear bomb it. It's like, oh no, that can end up in a bigger pull. Oh man. You got to get your plus 10 this week. Any need for 356 monk heals? I don't have a plus 10 key. Yeah, I don't have a plus 10 key. I'm sorry. I think that's the biggest thing about a plus 10 is hopefully you get a key. Can we sap? No? Okay, this is really gonna suck. I don't like this pull. This pull is the one pull that's gonna make you as a Prot warrior feel really weak because of the spell casting. So I'm gonna pop my avatar. I'm gonna try to reduce that damage taken by getting like ignore pains off. Here it is. Okay, there it is. And then we got the arsonist too. So let me try to interrupt this. Nice. And the arsonist debuff. I threw my spell reflect on trying to catch him before he threw it off, but didn't really work yet. So let me just walk away real quick. I can kite this guy a little bit. As long as I LOS him, he can't burn me. I'm LOSing my healer, but it's okay. Uh-oh. We got the jail cells open. I wasn't expecting them open right now. I was still expecting all the deeps to be, you know, DPSing. Alright. These guys aren't too bad. We're going to get the third guy here. Let's pop my avatar. Pop my demo shout. Smooth things out a little bit. Alright. So for the boss fight, it is Tyrannical, but we're not going to have any of the ads. Alright. Alright. I'm not going to be able to use any of my avatar. That's fine. How's my healer doing on mana before I pull? We're good. Let's get it. Alright, so for the for the fears, we're just going to go ahead and interrupt. Those crippling shivs, hopefully they are dispelled as soon as they go out. And let's move away from this flashing daggers. If anyone stays in, we're going to see how much it does. But hopefully we never learn how much those do, because we don't have to, right? Everybody should be moving out, so we shouldn't have to learn how much that flashing daggers does to everyone. But yeah, then as far as like the regular damage on this guy, it's not too bad. I'm just gonna maintain a decent uptime on ignore pain and block whenever I can. I shouldn't need to rotate cooldowns in and out of this guy until we get to the next phase, right? The next phase is gonna be the more difficult phase. So here we go. We're gonna have the transition happening here, and he's going to hop over and try to open up all these jail cells with no one in them. He is gonna get one ad at the end though. He's gonna call his brother up, and his brother's gonna start pouncing on people and DPSing them down. So what we really want to do, there's his brother. Let me interrupt that motivating cry as soon as it goes out. That motivating cry buffs him like 10% damage done every 2 seconds or something. It's ridiculous the amount of buff that it does. Okay, so what I want to do here is break. Okay, so somebody did break him. Bobby Howless needs to be interrupted on whoever it jumps on top of, right? Oh, that flashing dagger's got 2 people. Almost a one-shot. Almost a one-shot. So yeah, you have to keep both of them interrupted when they both come out because they both start doing the same mechanics. How's my healer doing? Oh, perfect. I don't really need to slow down or anything. What is the floating cooldowns add-on? The stuff on top of my nameplate, Splitjack, it's called Trufi GCD. Trufi GCD. Pally's good though. You just got too much stuff on global cooldown. They took demo and IP back off. You'd play one. That's just those 2 things. I granted those are the 2 big ones, but yeah, those are 2 things that definitely do need to be off the global. I'm okay with, you know what, I'm okay with Demo Shout being on the global, because playing all of the other tanks, I've realized that their short cooldown is also on the global. So you know, in this world where we live, where everything is on the global, that's okay. I'd rather no defensive cooldowns be on the global. I'd rather we have 2 globals, right? One for defense, one for offense, but then we go back to the same place that Blizzard says that they don't want to be in, where we have so many things off the global. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm like, you know, I kind of wish it was like that. But yeah, playing all the other tanks, every tank has like their shorter cooldown on the global, and then their bigger cooldown is not. Alright, so that handcuff immediately got interrupted. I thought I saw a burning barrel. The reason I'm standing here, by the way, is because this guy, the Marine that's shooting, this guy will do a big fire debuff in a frontal suppression fire. There it is, in a frontal cone on the tank. So I want that to hit me and only me. It's a hard-hitting ability. I don't want it to get copied over to everyone. Trying to pull a spotter up here once we go all the way through and MC him into the... Oh, got it. Yeah, I see, that hurts. That really hurts. Okay. Try not to pull the spotter up here. Oh, they're going to MC him. Alright. I really hate doing this pull. Like, I feel like this skip isn't even a skip. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, all the groups do this skip. I feel like this doesn't really even count as a skip, because this is all magic damage, and I hate every time I have to do it. I think I'm gonna die here. Yep, my healer went down very, very quickly into that pull. So had no healer since basically the beginning of that pull. It doesn't help. Above the uniform, yeah, no problem, Splitjack. You prefer viewers on YouTube or Twitch? Mugen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right now, I have YouTube monetized, and I don't have Twitch monetized. That being said, one viewer viewing an ad on YouTube, you know, the amount of monetization you gain from that is not very substantial at all. I didn't know he was going to polymorph that, so I broke it. My healer is still not here? No, my healer is downstairs. Come on, heals. Can you get me? I'm just gonna LOS right now. Hopefully my healer gets here. Alright, I can do some interrupts here, and I can do a little bit of spell reflecting as well. Okay, there it is. My healer's here. Perfect. Blaze, that's fine. We'll spell reflect that. There you go. You can keep that, Blaze. Watch out for the Marines, dude. That's not, that frontal cone on the Marine hurts. I don't enjoy it. That Pally is a god, though. I agree that the Pally is a god. The one that cleared a plus 15 on time, I completely agree. That being said, I do still think that Pallies and DKs are much better at 5-man content than other tanks. Let's taunt this guy, try to keep him on me. But the big thing to notice right now is the fact that oh, why? There's friendly fire. Why would you shoot me? I'm gonna die. Is that my healer in there? No, it's not. Oh, my healer's got the MC mob. I was like, why are there no heals? Here we go. He was waiting for me, but there's no way to maintain threat on something that hits for like 100,000. So regardless of me jumping in there, all I can do is jump in there every now and then and like try to snare. But we also have a lot less snare as a Prot warrior right now than we did before. My snare is 20%. Let me taunt and LOS pull. Just try your best to keep these guys on you, but honestly, the cannon should be able to handle it just fine. There you go. Okay. Oh no, he's overshooting. Max, how do you teach someone how to shoot? Quick. Give him the quick rundown. Give him the 5-minute, this is how you shoot bit. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to wait for that shot to go out. There it is. Let me jump in there. Let me run away. I don't want to die, so I'm running out between his shots. His shots are about like 2 seconds. So you can jump in there, get a global in, and run away. And hopefully your teammate won't shoot you. That Pally team was legit too. Yeah, man, they had to have to run a plus 15 right now with the current amount of gear. Yeah, you need the perfect team, man. Absolutely. All right, there's the next shot. Let me run in there. Let me jump out. There it is. That suppression fire was gonna go on everyone over here. I taunted it. Hopefully I got it on me. It sure looked like it. The animation looked like it. That being said, there was another Marine that was out there. I couldn't taunt both of them. Nice. And now we can shoot these guys up. Befuddled. 2 questions. You got a link to your weak aura setup and what Mythic plus add-on you're using. Yes, here is my weak auras for all the tanks. And then this thing right here is, what is it called? Mythic plus timer. That's what it's called. Mythic plus timer. Dude, my hero, thank you so. Yeah, no problem, chilled. Blacksmith keys also open those? Yes. You think you're the only Prot warrior streamers out there? Are we really that much of a dying breed? Is it really that bad? Yeah, most people that main a Prot warrior went bear for Legion. Oh man, let me just walk these out. You can just do this in the very beginning. So yeah, most of the Prot warrior mains out there went bear for Legion, and then some of them may have swapped to DKs for 5-man content. Give me this barrel. We can just, if we can eliminate these 2 barrels from the fight completely, why not? Why not? These barrels no longer exist in this fight. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to keep this guy right in the middle so we all know where she is going to be, like, casting her frontal cone so it's easier to see. So hopefully everybody can see it. Beware. Cinder Flame right here on this one. Let's move to the side. Let me try to stack these up over here. Alright, so we've got that corner is all stacked up with junk. So hopefully nobody, or if we do get something that blows up over there, we'll be okay. We know how to dodge it, right? Beware. Cinder Flame, okay, perfect. Cinder Flame's going out on that other corner. Look at this, stacking up one corner. So now we don't, okay, so after this explosion, we're gonna have that one safe corner blow up. So that safe corner is gonna blow up. Nice. You see, it's a lot easier to avoid when everything is stacked up in one corner. Alright, so there's Cinder Flame going out on the corner over there against everyone. We've already got one stack over here. Let's just keep stacking this thing up. Let's just stack it up. This boss does do a lot of casting, so even as a tank, you have plenty of time to like run around and to do the barrel stuff. Beware. So there's a Cinder Flame going out right here. Oh no, it's gonna hit me. Okay, it's gonna blow up. It's not gonna clip that corner. Perfect. It's gonna clip this corner though. So, uh-oh. This is going to be an issue. Maybe this corner won't blow up? We'll see. We'll see. This is not going to end well. So there's that corner going to blow up. Let's get rid of this. Oh. Nope. We just got to stay right where we were. And then we're going to have to move all the way across to where this guy is, right here, and absolutely hug this corner, because this is going to get all blown up. Alright, most people took one of those explosions. Let's pick this up. Oh no, that's too many barrels. That's not cool. We're getting down real low. We're getting to the very bottom here. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, I popped everything to survive that. I was trying to charge one of my teammates, but I didn't get the click off before. But we're good, man. We stayed alive. Oh, man. Alright, so at this point, we're going to MC this guy, I believe. They've been saying MC. Yeah, there it is. MC. We're going to run this guy with his slowness over here. What? Oh, he got outranged. He outranged the priest. Mr. Priest, you got to get a little closer. Alright, so let me just pull these guys, open up the gun for that guy. I'm going to throw a stun out, and hopefully he starts hitting those guys first. There it is. Perfect. So I've still got this warden on me. No big deal. This warden, we can take our time. Those priests are the bigger deal. So let's take care of those priests. There they are. They're about to go down. And what I'll do is I'll try to run past them and run over here. We Prot warriors are becoming an endangered species whose NPCs are going to be helping Prot warriors get to the water. A Prot warrior has made it to the water. Oh man. Okay. Best thing you can do against these guys is kite them all the way down so that the guy in the gun nukes him down. Thanks for the pre-script. Finding a decent tanking stream is nearly impossible. Really? I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't watch too much content. Like once you're like in the process of making it, you just stop watching so much of it. So I mostly, like, I'll watch Soda Poppin' stream every now and then if he's streaming, like when I'm sitting down and eating, like having lunch or something. And then besides that, I don't watch too many other WoW streamers. I was watching the Mythic World First Race with Method a little bit earlier, before the stream went up. So I was watching that a little bit, but that being said, I don't really watch too much WoW content anymore. Like, I don't really watch Bellular or Preach or like Hazel or anything. I'll watch them sometimes, but once you're kind of in the realm of the content creation, it just changes how you consume everything as well. Alright, I'll jump into the next Deadeye, even though someone's already dead. Is that my healer? Hey, my healer's dead. Can we do this whole boss without a healer? That's the real question, guys. If we can do that, that means that Prot warriors are back. That means that Prot warriors are OP, and we need to get a nerf. So, since my healer's gone, my biggest priority is going to be on ignore pains, right? That is going to be the best way for me to mitigate damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This blast is not going to end well for me. Everybody's dead now. Alright. This is where I die because this is the second stack of Deadeye for me. There it is. There it is, guys. Alright, so let's not have the healer die on the first cross ignition. You've been hosting Sloot like crazy on Twitch? Yes. So I used to watch Sloot a lot more, and he's on my auto host list. I think he's another person who's he's a good tank. Obviously he's always pushing for, like, he's not necessarily pushing for realm first, but his guild is up there. They're definitely like top 20 guild in the world. He's a very good tank. He tanks on all of the tanking classes, and so he's got a shared pool. I also really like when he's got a really good knowledge of the game, to the point where when he's casting like the MDI, when he's casting it for Blizzard, he knows what spells go out, what cooldowns go out, what spells are called, how they look. So I really enjoy Sloop because of that, because he gets his feet wet in a lot of different places in the game, and mostly the tank world. So yeah, I've been hosting him a lot because I think he's a good tank, and I think he knows tanks very well. Like, he knows what tank needs to, or what their tanking kit is, and how they can use that to stay alive in a certain fight or whatever, right? So yeah, I've been hosting him. He's part of my auto host list, so whenever I stop streaming, it just jumps over to him. But normally when I'm done streaming, I go and I grab a bite to eat, so I don't necessarily go to where I'm hosting. So yeah, normally when I'm done streaming, it's like I need some food. Alright, so we've got another Deadeye. I still have the debuff on me, so I can't necessarily jump in front of that Deadeye for that person. And let's get my last stand going right now. There it is. I was waiting for him to start swinging again. Explosive burst on me. Rogue man. There you go. I was like, that rogue needs to move. Alright, my healer's still up, which is a very good thing. I still have the Deadeye debuff. Hopefully, whoever that is... Oh, that was my healer. I was going to say, hopefully whoever that is does not die, and I'm very glad that aim died, because that was on my healer. Alright, here's another explosive burst on me. We still have the knockback rounds, so it's a good thing that I'm standing here, so that my poison doesn't stack up way too high. Okay, I believe right here is safe. Please don't kill me. Good. Deadeye. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Oh no! It was either I die or my healer dies. Ah, man, because my healer still has the debuff. No one else is gonna take that stack from. That sucks. Oh, hey, my healer took that. Let me ask them. Did Protection Warrior get a change? Not really. Depends on the last time you checked, Mike. However, if the last time you checked was ever since BFA launch, yeah, no, there hasn't been any changes. We have been the same tank since BFA launch. Yeah, only one person took the Deadeye for the healer. This is a rip key, guys. Tank has one job. Don't let their team die. Failboat. I tried, man. I tried to not let my team die. That's why I did it for my healer. Befuddled, you got to 120 in 3 days and almost ready for Mythics. Nice, Farseer. Very nice. Everyone had the debuff except for the mage. Alright, let's do this. Somebody called him out. Alright, I want to tank this guy like at the base of the stairs. I also don't want to move too much right now. I'm going to be taking the first Deadeye here. Alright, cross ignition. Let's just jump into that corner. And then, where's the Deadeye? It should be happening right now. Here's the Deadeye. Let me take this one. Perfect. We took that. And... still got some blocking up. I've got a demo shout coming up right after this. Hopefully nobody dies soon. Massive blast coming in. Here's a cross ignition. So nobody died to the massive blast. Perfect. Here's the Deadeye. The rogue is going to be taking that one. Perfect. And he should be able to... oh, actually, he doesn't have Shadow Step. He's Outlaw. I was going to say Shadow Step back in, but no, this guy's Outlaw. It's not a thing. Alright, let's pop Avatar again. Let's get some deeps rolling. We've got a decent amount of Avatar left, so I'm just going to pop my demo shout, stay alive here, and keep that demo shout up. Nice. We do have... oh no, a lot of people are still taking damage. So I still have 17 seconds on my Deadeye. I can take another stack if I really want to, because I have shield wall ready to go. Is no one gonna... oh, there it is. The mage stood in front. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I like that. We're good now. Everybody's still alive. Unless we lose all of the team in a cross ignition, we're good on this one. So unless everybody dies right now with this cross ignition, we're good on this pull. Perfect. One person's a little too far to do anything. He got knocked back, but that's okay. We didn't take that Deadeye, but the Deadeye had enough time to reset. There it is. Mythic Plus. That's still going to kill people. Got to be careful with these Mythic Pluses, man. Even though the bosses die, it doesn't mean anything. Hey, bracers. Are these? Nope. No other plate wearers in here either. So that is now my highest toll to gore. Not bad on the time. It was a rip key. It was definitely a rip key. What did we do? We did 34 minutes. I believe to not rip key, it was 32 minutes. So we were off by a few minutes. I think the last pull there we pulled with like 1 minute left. So just wasn't enough time to take it down. Not a bad group though. Rip key. You're wanting to work on doing tanking stream, but warrior is not your strong point. You'll send them to you. Thank you, Stitch. Thanks. I appreciate it. By watching other people's streams, you run the risk of being accused of biting off their content. You're going to run the risk of that anyway. You know how I've been doing the boss guides for dungeons. And so there was someone who already said these are basically the exact same guides that Icy Veins has. And it's like, I read the journal, I do the fight, I break it down for myself, write a script out, and then that's how I get it to you guys. But yeah, that's gonna happen. There's always going to be people that overlap their content. Like if I do a video right now on the fastest way to gear up once you're 120, I am sure that has been done by quite a few people probably. I'm sure gearing up at 120 has been done by most of the big WoW YouTubers. So like it doesn't matter what content you do, there's already probably someone else who did it first. And if there isn't, then there's going to be a few after you. But yeah, you know, it's not always necessarily a fact that you're copying anyone else.
What is your business here?
Brewmaster is the most fun tank. I'm glad you're finding Brewmaster fun, Ren. I find my Prot Warrior to be the most fun because you need to be on the ball. If you mess up, you're dead on your Prot Warrior. You need to fix your settings because your cross ignition doesn't show up that pronounced. Yeah, I'm running on 7 on quality graphics 7. The only thing I turn down is like shadow quality, right? I don't really care about shadow quality and sun shafts, and then I think that's it. Yeah, everything else I leave how it automatically is on a 7. Only night thumbs up this guy. Thanks, man. What is the name of the add-on showing you the items you picked on the left-hand side of the screen? This is a weak aura. So, my buddy that was in here earlier, Simo, he sent this to me. He was like, hey, this might help out in your stream so that people see exactly what talents you have. You can delete the, like the part with the trinkets or whatever. But yeah, he sent me this. So let me link it. This is the weak aura. The author is Carol Manzin. Yeah. So yeah, this is a weak aura. If I type in /WA, it's called current setup. So yeah, that's it. Can't decide between Brew, Prot Warrior, and Paladin. Any pluns or cons to all 3? Rasmus, there's a lot of pros and cons. If you do raiding content, your Brewmaster is going to be the strongest at raiding content. Your Brewmaster Monk cannot get one shot. And this is the bottom line. So on progression for raiding, Brewmaster, hands down. Your Prot Paladin is going to be very... Out of those 3 choices, I firmly believe that the Prot Paladin is the best for Mythic Plus keys. Some people will argue that Brewmaster Monk is stronger because of that inability to get one shot, but I really do think that it's the Prot Paladin. Prot Paladin is going to be the balance between those 3 tanks, between a good Mythic Plus tank and a good raid tank, because Prot Paladin has good ranged interrupts for Mythic Plus content, decent self heals, good active mitigation. They're part of the new blocking system. Their passive mitigation is also really good, and in a raid they also bring a lot of utility with bop, sacrifice, lay on hands, bubble. They have a lot of things that they can bring to a raid, and then they also have a strong kit to depend on themselves for a Mythic Plus. So Prot Paladin, out of those three choices, is the most well balanced for the two types of content. Protection Warrior is going to fall a little bit further behind. That being said, like, I really like my Prot Warrior, but you need to know what buttons you need to do. Like, before you run in, like, let's say we're running into a Taldazar, right? When we're running in there, I need to know, on this pull, I need to demo shout these guys. On this pull, I need to interrupt these guys. I can spell reflect this. Normally, I have to maintain block uptime because these guys do a lot of physical damage. There's a lot of little things that you need to manage, and it's all about learning it. So Prot Warrior is going to have the highest curve there, but they're all good tanks. You can do whatever content you want to do, but depending on what content you actually do and push, you might have a different answer. I like your videos about boss dungeons and then reading Icy Veins. Do a good job explaining. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Felipe. I appreciate that. Nothing new under the sun. Mind Games, how's it going? That is one bright sun. You reminded me, Mind Games. I gotta check on this. And this got very bright. RNGs is shining through. Now that we're a few weeks into raiding and we have better idea at how all the systems are working, what are your tank rankings, Jesse? I still stand by my tank rankings. Yeah, I still stand by my tank rankings. I think what I did was in Mythic Plus, it was DK up first, followed behind by Prot Paladin, and then you had Demon Hunter and Druid tied for third, and then at 3.5, because it's not that far behind, I put Prot Warriors and Monks. I honestly still feel like that's true. I don't. Maybe Druids would be in rank 3.5 and Monks in rank 3, but that area of Brewmaster Monk, Prot Warrior, Guardian Druid, and Demon Hunter, that area, as far as the kit that the tank provides, it's more about what skill the actual tank you have brings to that clash, right? So if you have a very good Prot Warrior, you're not really going to see the impact of the Prot Warrior nerfs. If you have a very good Guardian Druid that knows how to like iron for uptime, that knows how to maximize their Guardian of Elune for frenzied regens, that knows how to do a lot of the little things on a Guardian Druid, then, you know, a Guardian Druid is going to feel like they're never going to die because they're the big effective health pool. If you have a really good Demon Hunter that knows how to best use their meta, that knows how to use their sigils to silence, to grip things together, then you're not really going to be feeling a lack of Demon Hunter active mitigation. So there's a lot of little things, and it really does depend on your tank mostly, but there are a few that excel, and that being DK and Paladin right now in 5-man dungeons, they excel. But as far as my tank rankings, I think they're in the area, right? There's a few changes that can happen. +4 Waycrest. Is there +8 Waycrest? All right, guys. Let's try to get a few keys at least somewhat done this week. You think Prot takes the most skill, followed by Brew? DK and DH are the most fun. You need to convince your wife you need a new gaming computer for schoolwork. Look, honey, school got back in like 3 weeks ago, and everybody in the guild is laughing. I mean, in the classroom, sorry, is laughing at me. I'm gonna need one of those new NVIDIA 2080s. That's what I'm gonna need.
Get moving.
Stitch tanks. I don't know if same Prot Warrior would take the most skill. I honestly feel, and maybe it's because I'm very used to Prot Warrior, I honestly feel that running a Brewmaster Monk with Blackout combo is what takes the most skill for tanking right now, because that's going to be, you can ISB to pause your ISBs. You can build up really big ISBs. So a Brewmaster Monk running blackout combo and having super heavy purifies, like maximizing that pause, maximizing that combo into keg smashes to get their brews back up. I think that play style is going to be a lot more skill dependent, because as a brewmaster, if all you do is maintain ISB uptime and you run low level content, like if all I do is run +5s and lower, and all I do is Iron Skin brew, and I don't necessarily purify, I might get away with it, because depending on what kind of healer I get in the pug, they might be okay with me not purifying anything over like 100%. And if I have enough gear on my Brewmaster Monk, I might not hit that cap. Once I start getting to higher keys, you're gonna need to start getting into the purification game, right? Now I don't know if my numbers are exact with +5s. I haven't played my Brewmaster Monk on heavy mythic pluses, but you know, only running ISB and staggering everything, that might be close to enough, right? You might be able to get away with it, is what I'm trying to say. I know it's not ideal, I know it's not what you should be doing, and I know it's a bad way to play a Brewmaster, but you might be able to get away with it. So I think a Brewmaster Monk running blackout combo and getting into that stagger pause, heavy purify, getting your brews in quicker, I think that might be the highest skill of all the tanks right now. Thanks a lot. You think you start with Prot Paladin, work your way up to Warrior? For sure, Rasmus. Also, something to note, Rasmus, is that if you are playing your Prot Paladin and your Prot Warrior, the biggest upgrade you can get in a single item is your shield. So like right now I have a 355 shield, right? Here's my 340 shield. So my 355 shield does 43% damage mitigation, right? See that? Blocking reduces damage of an attack by 43%. If I equip my 340, that jumps down to 41%. So it's a 2% upgrade on block. It's like a 0.5% upgrade on armor. It's a lot of stats, main stats, secondary stats. So your shield, even though you don't block as much on your Prot Paladin, trying to get at least a Mythic 0 shield when you're gearing up is going to be very, very important. So when you're gearing up that Prot Paladin and the Prot Warrior, get your shield first. Really, thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Blackout combo doesn't seem like the best option. Demon Hunter, you think the high tolerance is the best option? Babe, I got clash requirements. We need an 8-core processor with hyper-threading. Get yourself a Ryzen 2700 Max. That's gonna be 16 cores. At least I think a 2700 is 16 cores. You were trying high tolerance, you're getting used to it, and the damage is a little higher. Okay. I know right now, so I was seeing the world first race. I was mentioning it earlier. Skull right now is running light brewing and high tolerance as well. So yeah, maybe high tolerance is the way to go. Especially I can see high tolerance edging out blackout combo once you start getting higher levels of gear, because that stagger does scale with your agility. So getting that high tolerance and scaling it even further, once you start getting to high levels of agility, I can see it edging out everything else completely. All right, one guy's taking a bio break real quick. Brew is hard, but it seems like Warrior are a lot less forgiving. Yeah, so that was one thing I mentioned earlier. Prot Warriors have no ability to recovery. Like if you fail and if you get chunked down to 40%, you're at 40%. The only way you'll recover is by your healer recovering you. You know, if you forget one little thing on a DK, you know, you might have to start managing your death strikes a little bit better from then on, and you have that ability to recover. On a Brewmaster Monk, as long as you don't forget your ISB, even if you over purify a little bit, you can try to get your brew back at a decent amount of time, but the ability to recover is there on a bear. You mess up a little bit, you forgot Iron Fur, you get chunked down, you can frenzied regen on your next global. On your paladin, you know, your light of the protector scales from how much damage you're missing. So arguably, if you get chunked down a little bit harder, then you're gonna have a little bit a much higher self heal, right? So there's a few answers there that other tanks have that Prot warriors do not have. Like your ignore pain is not gonna heal you. So there's like a few things on that Prot warrior that are like, this kind of feels bad, man. And that's the ability to recover. That being said, if you know what you're doing before you jump in on somebody pulled this. If you know what you're doing before you jump in on a Prot warrior, that's what really makes a difference. As a Prot warrior, you need to know before you go in what kind of trouble you're getting yourself into. Yeah, somebody body pulled this, so just get it done. Light brewing is OP, yeah. H3 downfall. Wait, what? Why? What'd they do? I know Ethan gets a little carried away in his rants on the on his show. Every now and then it's like, oh no. Where's your caretaker? Ela's got to take over now. Alright. You were really hoping Gahoon would drop your shield last night? Ouch. That sucks. Means you got to spam some more Mythic Pluses, Max. Means you got to spam +5s. Thanks again for clarifying about the importance of the shield. Yeah, no problem, Rasmus. At low level, warrior I think is a bit harder to do. Brewmaster really high level is harder for sure. Yeah, I think Brewmaster is difficult also in once you start getting into farm content, right? For progression, the ability to not get one shot is amazing. Once you start talking about like farming content, it's going to be a lot about how you purify. Because first, for progression, you want to see the phases. It's very important for you to see the phases. And then once those phases are already done, it's all about how you purify and how you manage that damage coming in. So the skill cap changes, what you focus on changes for sure. Okay, I was like, I'm not getting any heals. I'm just sitting here. Kind of unrelated. We've talked about H3 before. I think they're a big enough name just on the internet to fit in. Okay, hold on. I wanna read what you're saying, but I also don't want to wipe the whole group. Okay, we've got Treants tanking, and you can't cast on me if you can't see me. All right, perfect. So what I can do also is give my healer. Where's my healer? Right here. There you go. You got some food, man. Congratulations. I've heard, by the way, that this boss, the witches, are terrible in Tyrannical. Alright, let's jump in. Let's see how terrible they actually are. So, what I've heard is that these guys or that these witches, these fine young ladies, are broken right now. So you know how they do the soul manipulation? They MC someone? I've heard that if you don't break the person out of soul manipulation and actually you wipe, that the MC has no duration, so the person just remains MC'd for the rest of the fight. Like, you can start the fight again and the person is just gonna be here standing like if they're an NPC, right? Just like if they're an NPC. So yeah, that's what I've heard, that this boss is broken and very difficult to do. So it's like, don't wipe. If you wipe, you're gonna regret it. Alright, so I think I have the bleed, right? Oh no, I don't have the bleed. So somebody else is gonna get that bleed. I don't know if we have enough like healing to even get this done. Although the healer's pumping out good numbers, don't get me wrong. But it seems like everybody's chilling at like half HP, which is gonna be an issue. We'll see. Soul manipulation going out. Oh, nice. Got this guy. Let me stun him. Not today, Mr. DK. Nice. We got him out. So I missed a little bit of the thunderclapping there, but we'll be okay. So now, what we want to do is keep movement going on this boss. This is the boss that you take more damage the more you stand still, kind of like the Wrath of the Lich King boss in... not the Oculus, but the one of those ice ones. I forget the names of the dungeons right now. All right, perfect. We might be okay. We might be okay. We lost the boomkin, so we lost a little bit of DPS, but we might be okay. I think so. I think we're fine. I think we have enough damage. Although this is the part with thorns, so this is not going to be super helpful for us. We're good. We're good. We got it. Not bad, but definitely a lot more difficult. That lasted a long time too. Use your self heal as a cooldown whenever you have gaps in active negation. Yeah, so that's something else that you can be doing as a prop paladin. High tolerance is a no-brainer if you'll consistently be in heavy stagger, constant 15% more haste. This typically never happens in dungeons. Yeah, in raids it can be in raids. Wait, what? Where'd you get this? Galak just linked me this. He got it 365. What? I want that. Alright, so these guys, by the way, these pulls in here, they're going to be doing a lot of magic damage. And it's a frontal cleave too. So be very careful where you aim it. And also prioritize your ignore pains, because this is going to hurt. Alright, so the treant's taunted now, so there's only so much I can do to be like, hey, you know what? I'm not aiming to cleave at you. What's up, Brittany? Hey, Brittany, I saw your message late yesterday. I haven't gotten a chance to respond, but that would be awesome. That would be very, very awesome. I'll send you a DM after the stream. That would be amazing, and I appreciate you and Red thinking about me in the stream. This is off topic. H3 is not a podcaster, and instead of YouTuber, kind of hate it. I like the guy, but he's got to make some vids. His latest one was about an ad to a game. Oh yeah, they made their own game, the H3 bald whatever. He doesn't even make vids anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely slowed their YouTube game down. Alright, so this is going to suck for bursting, but oh, we got two pulls here. Yeah, this is gonna suck for sure. That's already 10 stacks. We're dead. Yep, here it is. Alright. Okay. Oh man.
Beware.
You also tanked on the werebear last X pack. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people who were on the bottom half of the tanking switched to werebear last X pack. The Nexus. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. You feel like when you want to talk about politics and people in general, yeah, I don't choose to talk about politics. Yeah, not gonna go there. Britt came back to the light in your face. What? Brittany went back to Alliance? It's true, like how your friends switch back to Alliance and you're leveling your Void Elf? Oh no! I didn't know this. I didn't know this. Brittany is a Blood Elf no more. Maybe a Void Elf Rogue would get me back in. That's about it. Otherwise, you'll stay Horde. Yeah. I'm gonna stay Horde and Undead. The only way I would swap over to Alliance is for the Void Elves, because of that blink. That blink looks really cool. Like every now and then there's a few things, right? Like if you remember like Laser Beam on Trilliax, if you remember we had Elisande in Nighthold, she would throw out like the balls and you had to find the gap. If you run a Void Elf, you can just blink past those things. You can blink over the Elisande thing. You can blink over, like, there's a lot of things you can just kind of cheese with that. So the Void Elf blink mechanic is the one thing that I'm like, I wish this was on Horde. I would make a Void Elf. So for Alliance, it would have to be that, or my good old goats from space, because I like how they look. But I also do really like Shadow Meld, to be honest. Every now and then I find myself, I used to be a Night Elf warrior. Every now and then I find myself in a dungeon where I'm like, oh, hold on, I can reset aggro with Shadow Meld, and it's like, no, wait, I can't. I don't have that anymore. I'm not part of the Alliance anymore. This guy's really gonna hurt. Like if this was fortified, this guy would hurt even more. But yeah, this guy does the Thorned Barrage, and that is gonna suck when it comes to. There it is. So what I want to do is just get my Ignore Pains going, right? One more Ignore Pain. Nice. Nice. I survived that Thorn Barrage. It's not the easiest thing to survive, but it's all about the Ignore Pains. Alright, how's my healer doing? Healer's at half mana. Let's set the healer mana up. You're a paladin, you're not a werebear? Was the boomkin glyphed? No. Never glyph my boomkin, or else I'm not a boomkin. If I glyph my boomkin, I become a balanced druid. I'm gonna be a boomkin if I play my boomkin. Alright. It doesn't seem like the healer wants to drink. I gave him water, so let's just jump in. Let's see how we do with half mana. Alright, so here's the crush. Not bad. We have 5 stacks. I'm gonna let him get up to about 10. So the crush, I'm gonna go right before his crush goes off on me. There it is. So now he should crush right after this wears off. And so that crush is gonna hit me with 0 stacks, right? It's gonna be a plain old vanilla crush, and I can handle those just fine. And so we're gonna have a big crush happening soon. We're up to 7 stacks. Here's a crush. Okay, let me ensure blocking. And where is... I was waiting for a fire to spawn on the arena, but I honestly didn't see one the whole time. Alright, here it is. Perfect. So I managed to get him onto this one. Not ideal. I'd much rather get him somewhere in the arena, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Crush one out, but that crush one out with 0 stacks, so I'm not too scared of that crush. Alright, we're up to 7 stacks already. We're about to hit that 9, 10 stacks, and I'm gonna go before the crush. I do have leap too, so let's go now. We're gonna get crushed soon. Perfect. So now the crush will hit me with 0 stacks. And I don't need active mitigation or anything for that 0 stack crush. So when you see this go out... Oh, he got 2 fires back to back. The fire landed right on top of him. That's unfortunate. I'm sure that sucks for my healer. My healer's all stressing out. This damn tank doing 2 fires back to back with 0 stacks. Yeah, I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry, guy. Alright. Now, let's go over here. Get you in that fire. You have 10 stacks, and this should be it. Now for the worst part of this dungeon. This hallway. What's up, Befuddled? Last week, after you told me about the Resin Arathi dropping 340, you played that night and got your shield. Wild Brofist. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. Alright, let's pull these guys out of there. And if I see Infest go out, I definitely want to interrupt it or throw a big stun out, but I don't. Oh, there it is. Somebody interrupted the one that I saw. So we should be okay. There are 4 stacks of bursting. Let's slow it down. Okay, there it is. I'm going to pull these guys just because I normally end up getting body pulls, to be completely honest with you. Uh-oh. Somebody did get infested. I didn't think the infest went out. Alright, so I'll throw out my AoE stun. And let's LOS these guys just in case they do want to infest me. Nice. No infest. 2 stacks, I might die. Please don't kill me. Alright, I'm good. Let's eat a little bit here. How's my healer doing on mana? Nice. No mana. That blink save your butt major times the PvP? Yes. I want to... That's the one that, like... man... Wait, what? Nudes for the stream? Wait, what? I wasn't sure. Oh, you guys are talking about the thing I was talking about with Brittany. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I was like, what are you guys talking about? Max, we appreciate all the news you provide. Max, my DM is starting to get a little full there. You'll chip in, but you don't want the stream. If you don't think the stream will appreciate what you bring to the table, Max, you don't know until you try. All right, you'll never know. Do you always want to live in wonder? Like, do you always want to live in the what if, Max? Just do it, man. Just do it. All right, this is a big pull, but we'll be fine. We're gonna get a few stacks of bursting in the beginning. Let me actually throw my stun out, And so here are going to be the stacks of bursting that are going to go out right about now. And let me pop a shield wall. Let me pop my victory rush. And we survive. I mean, just barely, but it is a tough pull to pull those 2 packs together. But hey, we can get it done. Let me eat up a little bit. Used to have your blood elf DK, you maxed out to 120. Nice. You make yourself sick when you walk past a mirror? Why, Max? Why? Eating? Yeah. Alright. Fine. I've been waiting this whole time for the healer to like take mana breaks. I look at him and he's just like dancing around, ready for the next pull. Now, alright, we finally got a little bit of eating and drinking. I'm telling you guys, when I put This Week in Mythic Plus out, I said, healers, you are going to need your water this week. Definitely going to need your water this week. Especially if you have tanks like me in there that are like, yeah, let's pull 2 packs together. You just, you know. You watched Zico yesterday and you're stunned you didn't find the dude earlier. This guy's funny. Zico is funny. Zico is funny. Zico actually did something, I want to say last week. I don't know if you guys have seen. Soda Poppin was doing a thing where he was stacking Azurite traits and he was finding old pieces of gear. No, somebody pulled the boss. And he was stacking old pieces of gear with these Azurite traits to make them do a ton of damage. So Zico found something as well with stacking Azurite traits where he could basically kill someone in PvP in a few seconds. Maybe like, I don't know, 15-20 seconds. It wasn't like exactly a one-shot, and you needed everything to line up. You're picking up less than ideal talent points for the sake of burst. That being said, it was pretty cool. Yeah, Zico's a cool dude. Oh no! Oh no! Trying to avoid all the stuff on the ground. There is way too much stuff right now. I need to try to get a killing blow right here. Nope, didn't get it. Won't be happening. Yeah, I keep trying to get a killing blow. Don't think I'm going to get it right here. And then this boss being Tyrannical and my healer having low mana before we even pulled with the ninja pull, that's not going to end up being a good thing. Get me the killing blow right here. Nice. Got the victory rush. Got another victory rush in the pocket as well. Alright. Let me get that victory rush proc going. Pop that avatar. And I should be able to get another victory rush here. Perfect. One more. Let me do a little bit of self-healing. That wailing servant did get to the boss. Nice. We managed to kill it before it got to do too much feeding or anything like that. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. So I honestly thought it was just going to be an automatic wipe. We might be okay. Might be okay. There's another victory rush for me there by killing that slime that was on me. So we're going to have another group of slimes coming out over here. One thing to note is that these slimes do also have skittish, so trying to maintain aggro on them might be a little bit more difficult than you're used to. Nice. Nice. A little bit more self-healing there. Oh, that servant was so close. Maybe I could have gotten it had I seen him a little bit earlier. I do give my back for like half a second to the boss, just because picking up these oozlings, I'm really trying to be there for the team, right? And pick them all up. Alright, so I do have Avatar up, but at this point the boss should go down. And the next room is going to suck. I think we're just going to wipe on the next room. The next room is like one big pull. Let's see how much pulls together. Oh, not bad. Hey, if you don't run into the room, you don't get like 50 mobs all at the same time. We aren't even close on trash? Yeah, we need to do a lot more trash. Normally, or last week, for trash, the other door was open, which ends up getting you a lot more trash. That being said, we're still a ways away from clearing everything that we need to clear. So let's see how that goes. There's a marking cleave. Oh, I thought I had gotten a victory rush. This is not going to end well for me. There's a treant taunt. Treant saved my life. Oh, everybody's taking all that damage. It wasn't just me. Everybody's dying. Nice. We have 62%. We can clear this and go the other way. This is going to be trash that has less trash in numbers, but more in like what the tank damage is going to be, which I'm okay with, right? Numbers is what I want to avoid this week because of bursting. So I'm going to clear the trash going from this way out through the rooms. So I want to see how much I'm going to end up getting. Oh no, this is going to hurt. I might die. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. I was a healer on mana. We're good. We're good. Let me pull these guys. Not normally needed, but since we are lacking percentage, let's just pull them. Sometimes the mobs down here in the bottom of Waycrest can glitch out. They'll like end up going on top of the walls here, and they'll error out. But I've never seen them stay completely errored out the whole time. They normally jump back down from the walls and smack your face in again. Why am I number 1 on healing done right now? Let's pull this one. This is going to suck again just because of that. There it is, Decaying Touch. Let's get my Ignore Pains rolling. And my Ignore Pain's about to fall off. Let's get another Ignore Pain rolling. Decaying Touch going out. Ignore Pains, Ignore Pains, Ignore Pains. Now I've got the dot on me. It's going to blow up right around now. So I'm going to pop Shield, or Spell Reflect rather. Let me do this as well. Let me pull these guys. There it is. I was like, I'm at the right range. I was right at the edge of what my range is. Shadow Cleave. Yeah, these guys hurt. But should be able to deal with it. Pull it all. Not yet, my guy. Not yet, my guy. I'm still getting destroyed by these guys. Someone who's not tanking, like, pull it all. Wait. Let's just wait 1 second here. This trash destroys me if I'm not careful with that magic damage. That's Shadow Cleave. Oh, they want to meet like the +2 timer. They're pulling for me now. That's not good. So we do have a little bit of trash left in between the 2 bosses we have, and actually right before the next boss. There's a decent amount of trash, and then yeah, we have more in between the 2 bosses. However, I do think I'm gonna need a little bit more. So are we gonna go this way to do more trash? No? Okay. All right. We could use a little bit more. I think we need to walk in here with like 80 to 82 maybe. Rage pull the entire everything. If it wasn't bursting, I would. Also these, okay, let's just do it. Let's rage pull the entire everything. And then I'm just gonna say, you said pull it all. But the other DPS said to pull it all. We should be okay, actually. Alright, I'm just going to start rotating my cooldowns a little bit here. We're going to have the bursting start going out. So I do have a victory rush kind of saved up that I will use when these stacks get a little too high, start knocking me down. There it is. I'm knocked down a little bit, so use all my victory rush. Not bad. Not a bad pull. This one I couldn't pick up in that pull. The one trash that I will not pull all, and my group might pull it for me, is right after this trash. You have like the little ghouls that are hanging out inside, in like the moat area between here. I don't know how else to call it, and those guys hurt like hell, man. Incoming 99.98% trash. We have a little bit more trash, but I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna be like at 90 or at like 91. Drink up, man. I gave you biscuits. You need more biscuits? Here, man. Here. Just drink. I need you to drink some more. I'm going to pull a Tyrannical boss with you at half HP. Yeah, you're not drinking. Okay. That's fine. Oh, man. All right. This is going to hurt. So we've got the pathogen going out there, And then immediately after his falls off, it's going to be a little AoE on the ground as well, so we need to be careful. The cadenza can be kind of like delayed if you make it so that Lady Waycrest actually has to replace her HP into Lord Waycrest. So that's what happened there. So the cadenza was supposed to go out, and it was at the exact same moment that actually the funnel health mechanic had to come in. That takes priority. Here's a wasting strike on me. It's going to do a lot of damage. Cadenza's going out. There it is. Rage pull the entire everything, all the stuff. Please. Alright, so this should be the last time he gets full HP, right? Yep. Lady Waycrest is in here. Alright. Let's try to survive, even though we have a little bit of spreading of the disease here. So I popped Avatar, popped my demo shout for the second time, and that should help us survive. Lord Waycrest is very close to going down here. I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. That being said, the ads right after this, I believe, are harder than this boss fight. I honestly think so. Alright. Trash time. Time to wipe on the trash. Come on, 1% was 80k? It's a little ridiculous. Alright. So yeah, this trash right here, not looking forward to it. I'm going to pull it up here. I normally like outranging these guys too, because they definitely hurt. That Shadow Claw is just going to destroy me, going to ruin me. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. The reason I pulled it up here as well is because normally I've had it so that when I pull it down there, people just start cleaving for me and pulling the next pack for me. And I know these guys are already going to ruin my day. This dungeon needs more gnomes. Hey, I'd be down to take out some gnomes for percentage. Each gnome gives you 0.1%. I'm going to kill them all. You're going to be wasting your time. I don't care. I want them all gone. Yeah. See how hard these guys hit? That Shadow Claw, man. That Shadow Claw is a killer. Let's stun them. And that was the last Avatar Thunderclap. So we should be good. We should be able to just run on over while these last few get snared and get taken care of. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to eat a little bit of food here. My last stack. You're 100% at 95%. I knew it, man. I knew it. What's up, Chaos? Go to the Dalaran server? Or go Dalaran server? Yeah, we're gonna take care of this. How's my healer? My healer has no mat. He's drinking? What? Guys, miracles do happen. I don't want you guys to rain on my parade. Miracles happen. Alright. So we're gonna get the ads this time. I don't believe we have any form of like hard CC to be able to CC the ads. But hopefully we can heal through it, right? We also have treants, so maybe I don't know. Maybe one of the treants will get focused by focus lens, and not us. So that's something we can have hope for. Come on, aggro to me. Oh, nobody's burning the bodies. Okay. We need to stack up these two bodies. I don't think it's gonna happen. 100 energy, we get res and a new ad. Let's burn those two. Nice, somebody burned them. Perfect. So 2 less ads. Here's Dread Essence. Let's get res is going out on everyone, right, boss? All right. All right, here we go. Avatar going out again, so I should be able to thunderclap, keep everything on me. And then these two guys should be able to get burned at the same time. Boss is going down pretty quickly here. I think we're going to get 3 ads on this one. He's going to summon one more ad. Let's interrupt that lightning as much as we can. Here's the death lens. Alright. If we burn... Is that body still here? No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we did a pretty good job handling the ads. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. That was good. There's one of them. Got burned instantly. Perfect. Oh, Typhoon interrupts it too. I thought it was only hard CCs. I thought it was only traps and paralysis. but that interrupts it too. All right. Why are they all running that way? We can. Okay. I don't think you can even go this way, right? No, see, you can't. Oh, you can go over through the corner. There's a guy in the beginning who teleports you to the very beginning of the dungeon.
See, there is nothing a strong arm and a sharp
How'd they do it?
fix.
Thank you, heroes.
Let's go.
You've broken the coven and released us from Gorak Tool's power.
Oh, did that guy teleport back? Did our healer teleport back? No. Okay, we're good. All right, we're at 95%. We have 8 minutes left. We're not going to get a +2, but it doesn't need to be a rip key. We'll get this +1 for sure. The pulls up here are going to hurt. This is a pull that does do that shadow cleave.
All will serve the heart's bane.
Let's just pull without the tank. Throw treants. Do it. Oh, see, this is a really big pull now. It went from like a big pull to like, oh, this is a troublesome pull. All right, so I got to try to stay alive. This is going to hit me a lot harder than like anything else in this dungeon did. This is going to be the hardest pull we did. 99. As long as one more thing goes down, I'm good. Let's get a demo shot going. Get some more ignore pains going. Try to stay alive for that last mob. Okay, perfect. Last mob died. Everything will de-aggro. Nothing will slap us in the face anymore. Not a rip key, and not bad. Is that my highest hold dagor key now? Or Waycrest? Yeah, that is my best time on Waycrest now. Wait, Volcar, is that this guy? It is. Wow. Did you miss a rip? Nope. Not this time. Living dangerously. That's how we stay alive, guys. You try to drink every possible chance. Yeah, that guy was fearless. He was like 40%. Keep pulling. Pull the boss. It's only Tyrannical. Come on. All right, let's see what we got. I don't think there's... Is there anything good for me here? No, this is the one dungeon that I'm like, there's not much for me here. And... that ring... Nope. Crit verse. I'll give it back to the group. Roll for the ring. Crit verse, my 2 worst stats. Don't need it. You used to have a gnome warlock. He decided he wanted to be a human warlock. You'd rather a gnome tank than an undead tank? Max, that hurts my feelings, man. Max, that is the most hateful thing you've ever said to me. I can't believe you said that to me. I'm beyond hurt at this point. Believe in WoW miracles. Get out? Wait, why get out? Haven't you got a gnome to go to? If you just didn't swap to a Maghar, you'd 100% be undead. If Zandalari trolls can be monks, I am making my monk a Zandalari troll. I like my undead warrior a lot. That being said, Zandalari troll would probably be warrior number 2 if I were to make it. Or maybe Maghar. Maghar is also pretty damn cool. But yeah, undead. If I can make a Zandalar monk, that'd be awesome. You have a +9 Seth? Ouch, man. I don't know about that. Burn the bodies on the floor, burn the bodies on the floor. Gnome equal master race, Bernie? Bernie, I don't know about that one, man. Escape artist is a cool passive, especially if you PvP a lot. Master race? I don't know. I need to use my cannibalize a lot more. I don't even have it on my bars because that's how like little you ever have to use cannibalize. Let's put cannibalize front and center on my bars so that I can use it a lot more. Max is mean at times. That was hurtful, man. That really was. You lost a +5 group. You lost a +5 because of a group that wouldn't pull trash before heading to the boss. Yeah, it depends on what dungeon you're running. Waycrest is one of the harder ones to like loop around and get back there. There's some other ones that, yeah, you can handle it after the boss. After the boss, no problem. RNGesus. Oh, sorry. Got it. RNGesus. Let me handle it. Many whelps. That's good. It's a lot better. We wiped twice, and you still couldn't get it? Nah. You know I hate undead, Max, but that's like... That's bad, man. You hate me more than the gnomes? Ah. Must do a temple plus 10 for the rib key. Oh, no. I tried the temple plus 4... Plus 6. I tried the temple plus 6 earlier. It's not happening. You need to go in there with people who understand every single mechanic right now. Goblin Warrior, Zandalari Paladin, Volpera Monk, Mind Games. You are a twisted man. You got a plus 9 Seth. Ouch, man. It was from doing a Mythic 0. It's still bugged then. Huh. It's all them nasty bones sticking out. That's how I can get good elbows in on people. When you charge in, you hit him with your shield. You second with your elbow. You just do both. A bony elbow to the face is not something anyone wants. You only have one feeling left, and that's for me. There's still some proper gnome haters out there. Thank you. Tarn are the best warriors so buffed. High Mountain Tarn, yes, absolutely. Stacking Azurite traits for Garrote, so insane 16k crits. Oh, man. It's called Pilaf Power. You watch Pilaf too? You play a gnome warrior? Wild Brofist. Wait, what? Man, I'm looking back at the messages during the middle of the stream. You guys... healers don't drink. Who do you think we are? Oh, man. Undead Rogue is pretty great as well. Yes! So, okay. There's, you guys can't see it. Let me block my face. So, you guys see this toy? Raven Bear Disguise. This is from Marathi Highlands. I am really enjoying this toy because I like how undeads look when they're stealth, right? And so if you use that toy, you walk at full walk speed, like if you're stealth. I mean, look at this. How cool is that? You like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. So every now and then I'll go arms. Oh no, not a new set. I'll go arms, and then look at that. I'm like stealth while DPSing. And you're running at full run speed, so even though it kind of messes with your head, you feel like you're running slower. This is full run speed, but it looks like you're stealth. I like that toy. I'm digging that toy a lot. You'll chip in, but you don't think... I'm telling you and you won't. Man, you guys are really going in on that one. Oh, man. You're biased. You have 10 gnome characters. Bernie, you are very biased. That is a lot of gnomes. Forsaken Master Race. That's right. That's right. Forsaken are in charge right now, guys. Okay. What do we need? Waycrest 4, Motherload 5. Let's do a Motherload. Let's do a Motherload. We're already right next to it. Motherload, Skittish, and Bursting. It's not going to be fun. Plus 6. What does it say? Pushing higher? Let's just push it. Let's do it. What is this one? Trying for a 2+, looking for a Demon Hunter or Monk. Warriors, get out. Is that what it said? Is that what it said? Warriors, GTFO? Is Cannibalize even useful in dungeons and raids? Raids, not really. In dungeons, if you don't have mage food, it's a free heal. So if your healer's drinking mana and you need to heal and you don't have like a mage in your group and you don't have mage food, Cannibalize. I will make it my mission now to utilize my undead as much as I can. I use it in Rezan already to break fear. Seizure Borealis also has some fears, but they're normally spread out enough for just Berserker Rage. And so I will try my best to use Cannibalize the most that I can. I'm trying to get into these plus 6s. Okay, hold on. Somebody's got a Siege 5. Gnome Life? I know, man. No Gnome Life. How do you burn the bodies? Is it from the potions that drop? Yokai, yes. So... Wait, what? So yeah, the potions that drop on the ground, you're gonna need to pick those up, and then you get an extra action button that burns a corpse. That being said, That being said, it needs to be a corpse. So the ad needs to die before you can burn it. If the ad is still alive and you throw the potion on the ground, you wasted the potion. So wait for the mob to die and just have like a blank name. Like you could go Kappa Cat is kind of better in bear. What? Okay, hold on. I've got a siege +5, but let me see. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be tanking. Got it. Siege +5. Let's go. So yeah, you get the potions from the ground, and that's how you burn them. We're waiting for the true best race, Andalaya Troll. You know, I don't like to badmouth Blizzard too much. That being said, when they sold us this expansion, part of the selling point was like brand new allied races, Zandalar and Cold Tyran humans. It's been a month almost to the day. Tomorrow would be a month since this expansion came out, and this thing was being sold like if we were to go back old school days, right? If we were to go back in time and buy this game as a box somewhere at like your local Best Buy, no, let's pick something that doesn't exist anymore, your local Radio Shack, and you buy it as a box, your local Toys R Us, things that don't exist anymore, childhood is dead. You look at the box and it says these new allied races. You buy the game a month later, they still aren't out yet. That kind of sucks. I don't know why it's taking them so long. Do I have the Piccolo of Flaming Fire? I don't believe so. That's from BRD, right? Oh, I do have the Piccolo. Make everybody dance around me? There are only race 3 Sunders would consider coming back alive for. Yep. Zandalar, man. You better eat like 4 bodies in this next Mythic Plus. I'm gonna eat so many things. I just said I do. I'm gonna DP it. Okay, Glock. Okay, so I'm in a group with Glock in the +5, and Glock is on his bear, and he doesn't have a tanking spec. So let's go arms and just destroy this key. You guys are gonna see how bad Skittish is. You guys will see how terrible and how easy it is to pull. Okay. We'll go arms. Oh, let me put cannibalize on my bars again. Cannibalize. Okay. Skittish? Yep. He whispered me that he just heard me say skittish. Yep. Skittish, arms warrior. You're gonna die. You guys will see me die. +5 max rage on your gnome warrior. What? Wait, you get more rage on a gnome warrior? Wow, Brofist, that is legitimately something I did not know. I need to make a gnome warrior now. If you're doing Mythic Plus, can you just do the same dungeon over and over again? Yes, Rhett, you can. If there's like one dungeon, like for Protection Warriors, Ataldazar is amazing. It has your best in slot one-hander that's farmable, your best in slot shield, cloak, and gloves, I believe, and trinket. So if you want to run only one key all the time, just find a bunch of Ataldazar keys, and you'll get upgrades eventually. So yeah, that's you can absolutely do it that way. Not skittish, but you'll still pull. Oh, it's not skittish. It's only +5. Only bursting. Okay. At your local Blockbuster. There you go. You change your human to a Dark Iron? Yeah. You know what? If Dark Iron was also Horde, I would go Dark Iron because their racial is OP, man. OP. Apply anyway, those warrior haters, they really are. It really is right now. Like, you see a protection warrior and you're like, I'm going to have to heal twice as much on that Prot warrior. You can do as many Mythic Plus? Yeah, you can. You can just spam them. You miss your beautiful cap? What cap? Oh, you farmed the crap out of Kara. Finding out you had to grind rep for the new races really bothered me. Mr. Dilama, or is it Dilamana? Mr. Mana, I agree. You won't get Coltiran and Zandalar until 8.1. Yeah, but that's the thing. They were like, that was the selling point, right? You buy this expansion, this is what you get. And now it's like, you don't. Never mind. We don't want you to get that. You saw a Maghar Orc, though, yesterday. I've seen level 1. I've ran dungeons with level 120 Maghars. 8.1, I bet they'll announce it. Why are they going to announce it again, though? It's like, it was already announced. It's part of the expansion. Just give me the stuff. Are the animations not fully loaded in? Are the armor sets still clipping? Because it's happening on all the other races. Let's just get it in there. Don't get me started on how frustrating it is to have bought the expansion with the expectation of having trolls, funky humans, and not getting, plus having to spend a crap ton of time grinding. Yes, I agree. They're saving trolls for when they really make the community mad. Wait, but the community's already pretty upset. Hey, Brittany, look at the screen. You like this werebear here? Oh man. Oh, Piccolo. Aha! Can the instant 110 character when you buy BFA be an allied race character? I think so, Pedro. I believe it can be, but if you level boost, you do not unlock the heritage armor. Heritage armor is for legit like grinding, leveling up from 20 to 110. So you can boost it, yes, but you won't get the heritage armor. You wanted to make a Coltarian human since you heard, but that they were coming, dude. Coltarian druids look really cool. I like their forms. You don't like us? This seems something like Blizzard would do. Ouch. You don't have your equipment sets tied to your specs? I don't, Rhett. I don't. I switch them out sometimes. I'll just I use the equipment manager. Pretty sure you can as long as you have the side race unlocked. Dark Iron jokes are savage, really. Nice antlers. Thank you. Oh, my antlers are gone. Sucks. Time to do what DPS does best and pull. Yep, I'm gonna pull for him, especially because he's my co-tank. I can grief him all I want. Thanks for the answers. Yeah, no problem, man. Aha! Stampeding Roar. And this is how easy it is to pull. Look, we're gonna give him like 4 seconds, right? Avatar, run in, Warbreaker, Bladestorm. I might get aggro on this guy. Let's see. Oh, I'm fighting for that threat though. I didn't pull it, but I was fighting for it. I sure was fighting for it. Alright. Let's get my Bladestorm back up as quickly as I can. By the way, guys, the name of that move, why? Why Blizzard? There was someone at Blizzard who was like, what's the weirdest name we can throw on there? Some kind of weird word from the 90s that nobody uses anymore? Yeah, I know. Let's use the word Slobberknocker. And it's gonna be for an. See, here's the aggro pull. If I run in as soon as the tank pulls, I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Let's try to get a victory rush right here. Nope, didn't get that victory rush. So yeah, as an arms warrior right now, you have to wait. Okay, so let's be. Oh, this is all non-elites. We don't have to wait for non-elites, right? Alright, just spend everything on Whirlwind when it's more than like 3 targets or something like that. Let's get a cleave going. You can cleave your rend onto targets. Dilamana? Am I saying that right? Time to go back to work. Nerds, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Blizzard goes live in 3 minutes. What? What, Mac? There's a... Wait, there's a Q&A today? Excuse me? Is this like an emergency Q&A? I don't see it listed anywhere on MMO Champ. Are you serious, Max? Out of all the werebear colors, he has a nice color on at least. Alright. With this bursting, we don't want to pull like all the things all at once. So here we go. Here we go. We'll jump in a little bit later, right? All right, let's do this. Let's see if this will be. I think that's more than enough of a lead on threat. At this point, we're dying due to bursting. It was just heavy bursting. Getting close, but no. As long as like for DPS, you really do have to just sit there for a little bit if you're gonna go all out. If you're a hunter or a rogue, use your MD, use your tricks so that you can actually jump in there immediately. But if you're something like an arms warrior and you're just pulling threat all over the place, be very careful. Fury warriors, very similar situation as well. So let's. Oh, I'm gonna die. There it is. See, I gotta wait like a full 4 seconds. That was just one global. Oh, they pulled the boss. I'm sure that was an accident. A lot of these guys run away when they get low on HP.
Beware.
Clock is ugly. Oh man. Out of all the werebird, yeah, that's the reason you're leveling another priest instead of swapping factions, is for that void elf event armor. Yeah, that void elf armor looks nice. Stormguard has been patched. You can be pulled into an existing battle now. Oh, finally. That's good. It's quicker to complete. Yeah, it's good that they got that all cleared out. They stayed in the boss fight, or did they manage to reset it? We'll find out. Oh, they did reset it. That's a lot of aggro. Oh, God. I'm in combat too. Really, guys? I peeked the corner. Oh, I don't have threat. Nice. I didn't die a second time. I thought I would. Oh, hey, look. You guys were wondering? Here we go. No need for heals, guys. Cannibalized body number 1, Brittany. You said 4? Body number 1. Done. Worst part of allied races is the second grind for armor. I agree, Jesse. They're also like, they nerfed BOA maximum experience from XP boost and refer a friend XP boost, and it's like, okay, so this nerf to XP boost went out, but now there's also more reasons for me to grind the legitimate way. Like if I buy a boost, I'm not gonna get everything I want to get. It's a little conflicting, you know. Nerfing XP, you want me to do it legit, but then or you want me to buy a boost, but then now there's also this legit thing that I need to do. Alright, how many cooldowns? That should be enough, right? Let's try it. I don't have Warbreaker, so it should be less damage overall, but running in and bladestorming is a death sentence. I'm gonna get my hamstring out on this guy, since this guy is going to be one of the ones that runs away in fear. Aha, got him. And then let's get a little bit of self-healing there. And let me stop. Okay. The dot had to fall off. I was waiting for the bursting dot to fall off. Gotta be a respectful DPS. At least to the healer. The healer's new in the guild. I can't trust him out yet.
4, 3, 2.
Alright, let's take care of these ads. Hopefully, I don't end up pulling these guys. Where's the heavy slash going out? Nice. So now we just take care of this guy, and the boss should be going down with these bombs. So now that we got the bombs, just take care of the boss, and then let's step away. Here we have the ads up again. Alright, so we'll let him get a little bit more aggro on the ads. There it is. Let's jump in. Let's get these guys down. Alright, we can do a little bit of cleaving here. Perfect. I love cleaving executes, guys. That is a ton of damage. So yeah, this guy, we have to run him to the bombs. There are no bombs active right now, so we just have to kite as best as we can. And when the bombs do go down. Also, once the
this Hangman's Noose is gone, once that kind of wears off, you have a big AoE going out from the boss. So be very careful. As soon as you see that go off, there's that big AoE. And you don't get enough time to completely dodge it if you were standing in it. So be very careful. Let me pop my rallying cry right now. Everybody seems to be going down just a little bit faster than we would like to. Let me cleave my execute over to this other guy. That execute cleave, there it is. That was good. So yeah, this Hangman's Noose, we got to be very, very careful here when that cast finishes, which is going to finish very soon. Let's jump out.
Beware.
And we should be good. Perfect. Alright, here we go. A delicious, delicious boss. Look at that. I was at 92%. Full. Cannibalize. Back at it again. Alright, I gotta be very careful with this pull. Oh, no. Not during my Blade Storm, guy. Can I still clip you? Yeah. Without you clipping me. Only with Blade Storm. Man. I hate it when that happens. Alright, let me cleave my execute. Perfect. Nice. Let's cleave the rend onto both targets. And a little bit more execute cleaving.
Beware.
There's the trample. Sidestep it. As a DPS in this dungeon, there's a lot of avoidable damage that I see a lot of people like stand in. Trample is one of them. That guy was doing that circular cast. That was another one. There's the giant like troll looking guys. They're also going to be casting a frontal cleave that you can absolutely dodge. So yeah, there's a lot of avoidable damage that I don't necessarily see everyone stepping out of. Am I running? I'm not running my whirlwind spec. Okay. All right. Oh, hey. Cannibalize. It's on cooldown. Dang it. They got me. Get behind cover. Did he make it? Oh, man. Glock made it. There it is. What a crazy person. I don't want to jump in there yet. That's on melee. Yeah. I don't want that. If I would have charged right into that if I would have charged. They were on the whole place here, so just not worth it to jump in. I can miss out on a few seconds of DPS, to be honest, as long as I don't get one shot. Miss out on a few seconds of DPS or add 5 seconds to the timer by dying. It's a tough decision to make. Lots of spinny things happening in this group. Yup. Hey man, what's the add-on which shows above your unit frame? That is Trufi GCD. Trufi GCD. Alright. I'm gonna wait a little bit more for the deeps here. Alright, let's jump in. Let's Warbreaker and Blade Storm. So that's gonna be a few stacks of bolstering, not terrible. Let's cleave my oh no, the stun. I wanna cleave. Oh, no more cleaves. There's a trample going out in that direction. Step on some people. Let's get a rend going again. I'm not crazy that or I'm not a big fan about the fact that rend is higher DPS, having to apply a bleed all the time for 30 rage. You know, feels kind of wonky on the rest of the arms kit warrior, but it is what it is. It does do more damage. We're just gonna alright, let me do that for a little bit of anger management. Alright, be very careful. Let's go. Let's try it. Broadside, don't get hit by that. That is sidesteppable by everyone. The tank, the DPS, everybody. That's one of the ones that you guys want to avoid. Let me get some good placement here. Nice. And I can get back into the fight relatively quickly. I can cleave my executes. Oh, we're good. Look at that. Cleaving, what? 4 or 5k, 10k crits. Oh, bursting. Oh, let's let it fall off. Uh-oh. This is gonna suck. I don't condone this. Oh, we refreshed a 3 stack and then a 4 stack and then a 5 stack. We let each one get 1 tick and refreshed it. Oh man. Fury has been easier to get stuff done with, which is weird. Really? I like arms a whole lot more. I know that there's not like crazy big differences between the two. I like the playstyle of arms, a little bit more slower, more methodical, bigger hits, as opposed to Fury, which is a lot of smaller hits, and then you build up your rage, get your rampages off. I don't know, something about Fury. I mean, something about arms I enjoy more. Last ad right here. Let's get my buff going. Nice. Alright, time for the boss fight. See how this goes. There's a lot of avoidable damage in this boss fight, so I'll be calling it out regardless of if you're a tank or a DPSer. A lot of avoidable damage. So the first thing is, in the tank's direction, you are going to be getting clear the deck. That is avoidable damage by the tank. You see how Glock got knocked back there? That's because he didn't avoid it. He didn't sidestep it. And he told me that I'm allowed to call him out. So that's me calling him out. This guy, the Cannoneer, again does that broadside attack, and it's completely sidesteppable. It starts targeting where he has aggro. So you see he's targeting that right there. That is sidesteppable. He just sits in his channel. So you can absolutely sidestep that and avoid that. The stuff on the ground, avoidable as well. One of the things that I like to do is stand where the first one goes out, the first one or the second one, because the third one doesn't give you too much time to actually react. So let's go here, clear the deck. That's the tank frontal cleave mechanic that he can sidestep, and so can you. We're just gonna have the shots going out here, and then clear the deck is probably gonna happen soon again. There's clear the deck, sidestep that, and nobody gets hit by that. I think it hits for like 30 to 35k. It's not a big deal if it hits you, even especially like as a tank you have decent mitigation, but it is avoidable. And it's on stuff like this week, on a Tyrannical week, it's something that is you should probably be avoiding. Alright, so let's look out for the Cannoneer. I see him in front of me. There's the broadside going out towards the boat, so we can dodge that. And let's have the cannon go on the ground, and then let's shoot the cannon at the boat. You don't want to miss. If you miss shooting the boat with that cannon, you delay the boss and you get extra ads. So it's important to actually hit the boat with that cannon. Alright, we should be getting into execute phase very soon, and I actually have Avatar up. So that should be fun. There's clear the deck, sidestep, perfect, and then here we go. Avatar, execute phase, GG, easy money. Nice. This part right here, try to get someone to run there. You might have to take cover for a little bit. Since they're so far ahead of me, I'm going to let them go ahead. Oh, they almost died. Oh, they almost died. You guys are crazy. Max, you hope Max just trolled you real good? What? What? Alright. My Blade Storm is not on cooldown. I'm a little reluctant, but let's try it. I wanted to give a little bit more time, but let's see how this goes. Terrifying Roar. We are warriors. We can just ignore that. We're also undead, so we can ignore that twice. And then the other thing is this Demolisher guy does a big cast in front of him called like Crush or something like that. It's sidesteppable. He just starts channeling it, and it's just gonna go right in front of him. Okay. Let's do a little bit of healing. I've got a victory rush there. Nice. Okay. I do have a little bit of rage for this pull as well, so I can just start whirlwinding. So let me start sweeping. Let me sweep the rend over, and then just start getting my regular rotation in. Nice. Got a fear bomb there. I don't know what I'm almost pulling off of, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Revitalizing Mist. Let's interrupt that. It's very important that they don't heal. The big dude should be right behind me. Yeah, he's stomping around. My camera's shaking. It's like Fell Reaver all over again. Okay, so this guy, you see that grounding slam? That's the frontal cleave. You see that? You can always sidestep that as a tank, as a DPS, anything like that. If you take that ability on a fortified week, you're dead. You're just dead. That's just the bottom line. There's no way you're surviving that. Unless it's like a +2 or +3. But on anything above like a +6 fortified, you're going to go down to that. Alright, let's pop Blade Storm here, get a little bit more rage, and we'll be perfect for that execute phase. I'll save Avatar for the next pull too. Also, one important thing to know, every time you're DPS, make sure you know where your tank is positioning things so that you don't jump in early. This is especially true for warriors. As a warrior, if you charge in early, you're going to root the target, and your tank is going to hate you because you now rooted the target and messed up the whole LOS pool. So just be sure you know, look at your tank and how they're running around corners, or if they're running into the mobs completely, and that's how you should be doing things too. You should be 2 seconds behind the tank, whatever it is that they're doing. BlizzCon All Access Kickoff Show. Oh, that's right. That's right, BlizzCon. I thought it was just like a Blizzard Q&A. Like, hey guys, we're sorry about all the glitches that were reported in BFA that didn't get fixed in the beta. That's 1 out of 4. I think I've done 2 now. BOE better stack with a red gem because you have a belt plus socket. Oh, nice, man. BOE better stack with that red gem. Oh, yeah. I think, I don't know actually. This pull's gonna suck. I don't want to start DPSing it yet, I'll tell you that much. Oh god. I want a little bit more AoE threat before I really start DPSing this. Although this might be a wipe. Okay, here it is. Should be a significant amount of AoE threat now, so let's start. I got my Warbreaker, I'm DPSing it. Maybe we can land a few hits, or a few kills. This is a really big pull. As long as we like sidestep the things and don't take unnecessary damage, might be okay. Might be.
Beware.
Terrifying Roar. This is where being undead is going to pay off. There it is. All these bananas on the ground. Let's cleave. Actually, I don't have my cleave up. I was going to say cleave my execute, but right now it's just an execute phase. We might be able to make the rest of this pull. I don't see why not. Tank is going to go down. Tank just went down. Don't hit me. 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 This guy wants to kill me. How's my threat? Oh, the Warlock might pull soon. For right now, it's just me. Come on. I mean, just me and the Warlock. Oh. Glock came back. Nice. Perfect timing. Not a second too soon. Sounds like a rogue problem you're having with Rend. Yeah. It's like one of those things. I wish arms would just hit things in the face as hard as it could, and deep wounds is automatic. But Rend is not something I enjoy having 100% uptime on. Oh, Brittany, I could have eaten a body in the middle of that pull. I could have done that. That could have been me, the guy who cannibalizes mid pulls. All right. I have some threat here. Let's see how badly this goes. Okay, not too bad. Not terrible. We can get our execute phases here. Nice. So I don't want to get in the way. He would run feared into where I was dropping my stuff. Get out of here, guy. Howdy, peeps. Long time. Tulip. It has been a very long time. How you doing? I hope everything's been well. I hope you've been enjoying BFA. I hope you've had time to enjoy BFA. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's get our AoE going. Let's sweeping strikes first, as opposed to like just running in and getting full AoE cleave. So sweeping strikes is going to do a little bit of cleaving. a little bit of just passive cleaving here. Let's get our rend multiplied everywhere. And now we can do a little bit further cleaving, and we have Bladestorm up now. Let's go. More than enough threat to hold all this. Trample's going off. Let's get our execute phases going. Here it is. I love me some execute phases. It's like, what button do you press? Execute. Is overpower up? No. Execute. That's it. It's your priority. You have to keep Warbreaker up as much as you can as well, but execute phases are lovely. Arms doesn't really have survivability. Maybe that's why. Yeah, you get Die by the Sword, and you get Rallying Cry. And arguably, Rallying Cry should be waiting as a cooldown for everybody else to use, right? You should be waiting for when everybody's about to die, and you're like, all right, time for Rallying Cry. But every now and then, you got to use it to keep yourself alive. Feels bad, man. It's just really Die by the Sword. Not quite sure why they don't add anything else of survivability. Yeah, not sure why. Oh, we got trampled on. I was trying to figure out what way he was facing. Didn't figure it out in time. Alright, let's get our execute phases going, and we can start duplicating my executes. There it is. Cleave the executes. Let me get a little bit of healing with Victory Rush, and I don't want to take that guy down yet. Alright, there it is. I was waiting for that bursting to fall off. Nice. I think we have one more pull, right? Or is that it? So Glock taught me that if you pull the boss, you pull everything in the room. So there it is. That was why he did that. It was easier to pull this mob group through the boss than it was through actually pulling, right, waiting for the boss to pat around and pulling them. Alright. And boss should be spawning any second now. Hopefully it doesn't spawn right on top of my face. That being said, probably will. Oh no, he spawns in the other corner. Alright, good to know. Good to know he spawns way back there. Alright, how's the healer doing on mana? We're good. We're good. Let's just push through this. By the way, guys, can you tell I've been practicing arms a little bit? I've also gotten really lucky on gear with arms, to be fair. I've really been enjoying... I started off enjoying just the arms PvP. A lot of it. I was doing a lot of arms war mode on PvP. Actually, with the hunter that's in this group. And then I was like, alright, let me just start doing some dungeons with it. I'm really enjoying this taking a break from tanking. And let's run back here. And then we're going to have the Crashing Tide. Let's charge back in. Warbreaker into a Bladestorm. Alright. One thing to note that actually our healer found out yesterday is that when you have this boss and you have to choose whether you're going to stand on the ice or you're going to take one of the water things, like if you run out of space, taking the water things on a Tyrannical is a lot less damage than standing in the ice. So if you have to choose between the lesser of two evils, then you should choose taking one of the waters. This tidal surge is what I'm talking about. So if you have to choose, if this was all ice, taking the water is actually less damage, even though it doesn't look like it, because ice is just a little puddle on the ground. It's less damage. We did a +9 yesterday. Alright, let's pop Avatar again, get this going. Good to know. Yeah, if you have to, that's, you know, one of those things where if you have to choose, and hopefully you never have to make that choice. That's the thing, right? Hopefully you don't run out of space and you don't have to make that choice. Alright, time for an execute phase, so let me pop my Bladestorm, and then I'll get my Colossus Smash up, and then we'll get into our execute phase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. I'm still not so used to arms, because when I'm used to arms, but I'm still looking at my weak auras a lot. Like with Prot, I've got the timings down in my head. Those are just ingrained in me. So when it comes to Prot timing, oh god, there was no safe space. What was that? Hey, can I eat a friendly... I can't. The answer is no. I tried to cannibalize again. Gnome ratios are pretty solid. You'll throw them on Discord for sure. Wild, thanks. What's the add-on that shows? Yeah, there's the Trophy GCD. We're running in. Alright, take down the demolishers first. That is your #1 priority. Slam might clip me. No, I'm good. Look at that. You see that charge pathing? Why, Blizzard? Why? Or like remove the water from there or something. Why do I get punished for being a warrior in this fight? Just because of the pathing. If you just remove a little bit of water or something, I'll be good. I don't need to go all the way around the whole path, but you know, do something. Why do I take damage just from being a warrior? Like that. Exactly like that. Uh-oh. That slam. Nice. I was trying to cleave both, but I got the debuff, man. I gotta stay away from people. I'm infected. Alright, we're good. Cannon. If you guys have never done the cannon, let's do the cannon. Cannon, just aim at the boss and shoot, and then jump out immediately, because the cannon's gonna blow up like that. So you don't want to take this damage. Just jump in and get it done. Alright, here we go. Tank is at the demo, so let's jump in and do things to this demo. Hit it in the face. And then demo's going down. Let's charge on over. And of course I can't. Of course I can't tab target to this tentacle because the cannon is LOS. Oh man, a lot of little things. A lot of little things. Hopefully they fix them. I think that they're going to fix this all in time for the MDI. As far as when is the MDI, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. But I'm hopeful that a lot of these mythic glitches are going to get fixed for the MDI. That was the slam that went out on me. I thought it was going to go a little bit more to the left. There's no real clear indicator of slam because the tentacles can face in whatever direction. They don't really have a face, so it's hard to see where they're facing. And when they're slamming, they're actually spinning around, doing all sorts of things. They got that demo down.
Beware.
And here it is. Got it. Oh no. Oh no. This charge, what is that? Really? That's how we're gonna charge from now on? Oh man, Blizzard. Blizzard. If I was a main arms warrior, I'd be a lot more frustrated. That would definitely suck. Okay, so while my tank gets here, while my tank gets here, we can work on the other guy. But no, we fell in the water, and now we can just work on this. I need to get a cleanse, hopefully. Okay, there it is. I'm not hitting people anymore. Cleanse has a really long debuff now, or long cooldown now too, so that for sure doesn't help any healers when having to deal with stuff like this. Alright. No charge, no path, no path, no path. Alright. It's just because there's no water in between me and this arm. That's why there's no path available. Alright, I need to get away from everyone. But yeah, having two debuffs go out at the same time just feels bad, especially for the healer. Look at that. Oh man, okay, we got another demo up. I'll charge as soon as this water goes away. And tab target around the cannon. No path, no path, no path. Aha! Some path. Slam, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Alright. Another demo up in the back already. Already. So let's sweeping strikes. Let's start cleaving this. This is not going to be good. It's a lot of deeps. Uh-oh. We got another demo up. There's not much I can do to like... There it is. Really, guys? As a tank earlier, I got stuck down there. I dislike the pathing and how the water is on this one. I'm just gonna move out. Yeah, I'm gonna start cleaving other people. Let me do this. Reduce damage taken by a little bit, and we should win. I don't want to be the cause of the wipe because I decided to stack on people. And the killing blow right here, 360 no scope. Who jumped in? 360 no scope. There it is. We win. Ah, it got me. A fish out of the water. What is that? Kick 15 fish into the water. Really? By the way, if you spend too much time underwater, a giant tentacle called like a grasping tentacle or something gets you, and then there's another ad to deal with. Oh man, nothing. But it wasn't a rip key. We got it done in time. Cloth mail 355s. Reduces the potency of force movement effects. Oh wow, that is really weird. That is really weird equip effect. So getting knocked back knocks you back less. It's interesting. Alright, let's hearth out of here. Not to my garrison. Let's not go to the garrison. Oh, Max told him about Blizzard going live at 3. Yeah, I didn't know what he was talking about. You main warrior DPS, you like arms, and all of the self heals for arms is so non-existent. You can't stand that. You main fury. Yeah, the only thing you can do to try to get some self-sustain is make sure you're going on your execute phase as hard as you can. Like, just maximize your execute phase, play it flawlessly to get a victory rush. And that's it. But when it comes to raids, like I was watching the Mythic World First race, and they were doing Mythic Fetid Devourer, and they were like, yeah, at this point everybody needs to pop a defensive cooldown. And then I'm like, what? Arms Warriors have one. And then like 1 minute later you have to pop a different one at your defensive cooldowns, and I'm like, it's on a 3 minute. Master Spell is your friend. We didn't have a priest. Unfortunately. We didn't have a priest. Alright. Fury isn't much behind in DPS. Yeah, I know. You gotta do more undead things, man. I gotta use Will of the Forsaken just because I can. Like, just get it done. Am I wearing blockades for my self-sustain? I'm wearing blockades because I main a tank and I don't have any other DPS trinket. Like, I have blockades at 355, and the closest other thing I have is a 340 big red button. I realize that the big red button does a large amount of burst, but the amount of strength I'm getting, that additional 40 strength, I don't know if it outdoes it yet. I don't run pawn to run sims on DPS because I don't DPS that often. So like I have this, right? I have this guy with crit, and I have what is this guy? The gore crusted butcher's block, and I have big red button. But since the blockades is 355, I leave it on. I'm sure it doesn't hurt having a little bit of self-healing when I'm running high keys as arms. But yeah, I'm running it mostly because I don't have too much other gear. Thanks for dipping your chip in the guacamole. That's Glock, by the way. Thanks, guys. That was a good run. My warrior's name is Zekti. Oh, Executee. Got it. I was like, Zek. Got it. DBS is the only thing Arms has right now. If Blizzard showed a little bit more love and healing, yeah, it'd be easier. Absolutely. The charge path is so weird. I hate it, man. It's terrible. It's like, remove a little bit of the water in the front. Just give me, if you don't want to make me go all the way around that area, then give me a little bit of land there. A warrior has made it to the water. It's terrible, man. You did some initial drifting there. You couldn't tell how many times that shark has killed me from getting stuck in that dumb water. Yeah, me too, man. You know all the tricks if you didn't have Victory Rush. You don't know if you'd even play Arms. I agree. Look, when I go out and I'm doing World PvP, I run second. Let me show you guys what I run. Like, arenas are different, and arenas are always going to have their meta, and arenas are going to be really good for threes. But Oh, let me go into a rested place. As an arms warrior, running war mode, you need recovery time, right? You also need people to not get away from you. So I run this, I run Massacre, I run Second Wind, and Dreadnought. So when I do war mode PvP, I have 2 charges. I have Execute with charge. My charge resets the cooldown on my overpower just in case I'm like a little bit rage starved or something. I can for sure chase people down. Massacre allows me to chase people down even earlier. When you do war mode, people start running away at like 30% HP. People start running when they get low. They're gonna just try to kite you and run into like the nearest camp for them. So Massacre allows you a bigger execute window, and Second Wind keeps you alive in war mode. In Mythic Pluses, this doesn't work that well. But in war mode, this is amazing. You take out someone, like let's say you're doing one-on-one, you take out one person, someone's running to you, you mount up, and you kite for like 6 seconds, you have most of your HP back, right? You get 6% HP per second. If you were at 1% HP, you're now at 37% by kiting for 6 seconds. You just kite for a little bit. This is crazy good. But yeah, for PvE, there's way better things to pick up. Rend is going to be better. Stormbolt is arguably going to be better if you're pushing super high keys to communicate that with your group. But yeah, that's how I run war mode. And I've been running war mode a lot. I've been wanting to make a video about war mode and arms just to show a lot of the recovery and what you can do with arms in war mode. Only 75 more peeps for 9K. Yeah, we're almost there. You want some guacamole now? Guacamole sounds delicious. Yeah, we're almost there. By the way, guys, once we hit 10,000 subscribers, there is a built-in feature, which we're very close to. There is a built-in feature on YouTube that allows merch. So basically, YouTube has their own like merch company, and they allow people to use it once they hit 10K. So very soon, we're almost at 9K. Once we hit 10K, we're going to be able to have merch, and it'll be via YouTube. So YouTube is going to handle the purchasing. So if you already have your purchasing information on YouTube, if you ever did like YouTube Red, sponsorships, anything like that, it'll be through there. And then they handle all the shipping, they handle everything. So that's going to be really cool. But guys, that is going to do it for today's live stream. We got a good amount of rip keys going. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you all for stopping by and being here and chatting with me. It was a very active chat. I was reading merch pod chat. Very active chat today. I really do appreciate it. And keep the protection warrior dream alive, guys. If you guys do play Prot warriors out there, let me know how you guys feel about it. Whether it's now in the chat, whether you guys want to tweet me. I want to know how you guys are doing in Mythic Pluses. Link me your Raider IO scores. Tweet at me. I want to see the protection warrior come back, because stuff like this. Where is it? Stuff like this, seeing the fact that there's 23 parses on normal Zul for protection warrior in the world right now, stuff like that hurts. Stuff like that really, really hurts, guys. We need to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. All right, guys. As far as upcoming content, we're gonna have the Mythic Plus pulls guides. I'm gonna finish up the King's Rest and Caesar Borealis guides as well, and then we'll get those Mythic Plus pulls guides going. Yeah, stay tuned. And then everybody who's a patron, I'm getting your video out as soon as I can, so that you guys can enjoy that exclusive content. Thank you guys for stopping by, man. I really do appreciate it. Warrior for life, baby. Appease the Ripkey gods. We appeased the Ripkey gods all day today. That was like 3 Ripkeys. Prot is equal to hard mode. I love it. I'm telling you guys. Just got to be better than the other tanks as Prot. You just got to know what's coming, guys. Know what type of damage is coming in. Know how hard it's going to hit and what you need to do to properly react to it. All right, guys. I will see you guys on Friday. Friday with a regularly scheduled stream. We will be doing Mythic Plus keys, islands, and maybe some Brewmaster Monk as well, because my Brewmaster Monk is finally like in the 320s. Actually, before we leave, I want to show you guys something. Let me show you guys one more thing. I know a few of you left already. This isn't a very like super important thing that has to do with like protection words or anything. I just want to show you guys this. This is my 110 druid, right? 110 druid. I have Pridas. Good morning, Brendan. How you doing? We're almost signing off, Brendan. But I want to show you guys one thing on Guardian Druids that I think is a little ridiculous. So if you have a 110 Guardian Druid and you have Pridas, you have everything you need to be OPAF. Hold on, I want to show you guys something. Am I going to make Mythic guides with the packs? Yes, Onur. That's what I was talking about, that I'm going to start getting those out next week. So this week I want to finish up King's Rest and Siege of Borealis for the boss guides. And then next week I'll have already 3 weeks of doing Mythic Pluses in, and I'll understand the packs and the pulls. So I'll be doing that starting next week. So look, equip your Pridas, throw away your Heart of Azeroth, or don't throw it away, throw it in your bags. Equip your Heart of Azeroth. And run Brambles, right? If you run Brambles, I'm running Rend and Tear. I want to show you guys. If you guys look above my unit frame, you guys will see the variation of spells I'm casting, right? So let's do this. So right above here, you're going to see what spells I'm casting. Let me show you guys how to tank on a bear. You guys have no idea. Oh, somebody pulled this? Look at this. Look at this. I'm tanking on a bear. I've got my Pridas on. I'm not losing threat. You guys like those global cooldowns? As long as you throw your Pridas on, guys. Look at this. My HP. Oh, I dipped down. There it is. Ooh, 50%. And now my Pridas should be able to kick back in again because of the ticks. Those ticks are going to be one of the worst pulls here. All right. So let me help out my healer. Let me frenzied regen a little bit. And here we go. Let's do this pull. Look at the cooldowns. Alright. Just throw that Pridas on. My Pridas is still on. Not losing any HP. Swipey, swipey. Swipe, swipe. Alright. I think at this point I should swipe. Alright. So just throw your Pridas. If you guys are trying to level up a bear and you guys have Pridas, throw on Pridas. Replace all of your bars with swipe. And you guys see my global cooldowns up there? Just swipe. Just swipe the whole time. Raid offer to come back to catch your stream, Felipe. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. And swipe, and swipe, and swipe, and swipe. Oh, we got a big pull here. Okay, so for a big pull, what you can do, I'm running Incarn. You can pop Incarn and then Thrash spam. See, it's a little bit different now. I'm not using any of my rage, by the way. Not using the rage. Oh, I might have to. I might have to use a little bit of rage. Let's get a little bit of self-healing here. Let's see. Oh, no. Had to use a frenzied regen. I got my Pridas bubble back, so I should be okay. Topping the DPS meters. Nice little Incarn here. We should be fine. We should be fine. Once Incarn goes away, we're going to have to go back to swipe as opposed to thrashing. Alright. We might get below like 70% here. Where's my Pridas? Where's my Pridas? 60%? Oh no, am I gonna go down? I'm telling you guys. Bears OP. Look at that. My Pridas kicked in. I'm good. Top DPS. Dominic, dude. Bears, man. Bears. I know that they're not like this at 120 max level. I realize that this is because I have Pridas. I'm just saying. From level 110 to probably like 113 on a bear, you just swipe the things. Such a tryhard, guys. I know. I've been simming this all week. Simming all week. Don't forget to swipe, guys. I'm trying to swipe. I'm trying to swipe as much as I can. I was running Temple of Seth last night. I think my Pridas broke once. This is more magic damage, so it's more prone to breaking here. What? Oh, that guy went AFK. Why? Sounds like normal druids, to be honest. You were supposed to swipe. I'm sorry, I was thrashing. When I pop Incarn, I do thrash. It does more damage. So when I Incarn, it's like, let's just get this pack down. Alright. That guy's not going to show up. But we'll be able to hold threat just like this, guys. My rotation, charge in, and then you swipe. You swipe. And then if your swipe is off of cooldown, you're going to have to swipe. And so here we go. Alright. Let's not stand in stuff we don't need to, but let's keep swiping. Alright. Swipe. Swipe. Uh oh, he summoned an ad. So at this point, I want to swipe to get aggro on both of them. Alright. My Pridas broke. Oh no. Pridas. Pridas, what are you doing to me? I might have to use a frenzied regen. Nope. My Pridas came back up. Nice. Lust. Lust was popped, so we're lust swiping here, guys. Look at this.
Beware.
Whew, man. I'm gonna get a carpal tunnel from this much swiping. I really wanted to show you guys this. When I was doing it yesterday, I was like, this is ridiculous. This really is ridiculous. Hey, do you swipe left or right? I use my right paw to swipe. I don't know if you guys like normally are a left paw. I'm a right paw kind of person. So hopefully we can skip this. Even if we do get the pull, I think we'll be fine. Now these bloodsuckers don't have aggro. So this is going to be one of those cases where hopefully nobody pulls the ticks because they might get focused by these guys. But let's increase our DPS. Let's do Thrash on cooldown. I'm still topping deeps. Oh, that's not good. And I was... Oh, hey, look. He got the ticks on him. But he's got the tanking... pet. So he'll be okay, right? Alright. These ticks, man, they blow up when they die. Alright, we're good. We survived. Our healer almost died. That's okay. Alright, we can keep pulling more. That guy's just gonna target whoever he wants to. Whoa, Sunder's a swipe action. It's quite sexy. Guys, these swipes, look at this. They might break through my Pridas one day. So this guy, I'll interrupt him if he casts because that's gonna go on someone else, and they might not have Pridas on. But everything else will be okay. There's a decaying mine. Let me just interrupt that. That's gonna hit someone without Pridas. We don't want that to happen. Top deeps, guys. How does my damage break down? Swipe 71%, auto attack 11%. So 80% of my damage is swiping and auto attacking. Nice. Alright, we can pull a little bit more here. Oh, we don't need to pull the whole room. This is not Mythic. Threat? What is threat? Wait, is there a secondary resource for bears? No, right? There's no rage or anything I need to be using. We need 100% swipe. I'm trying to get there. At this point, I haven't dropped combat, so I would need to drop combat to get there. All right. Swipe is 75%. We're gonna get that number up. Auto attack is always gonna be there though. Auto attack is always gonna be there to some extent. I can't get rid of auto attack. But now Thrash is... Oh, Brambles. Oh yeah, Brambles is hitting them too. There it is. My top 3 damages are swipe, auto attack, and Brambles, which is a passive. So there we go. That's basically swipe 100%. Swipe to victory. I'm telling you guys. Those global cooldown chains. I know if you guys were wondering the rotation of bears, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough. Swipe, swipe, swipe. And then for the next pull, we have a big AoE pull. I'm going to Incarn and Thrash. That's going to be different. And we're going to destroy that AoE pull. We're going to do all the damage. Here we go. Getting rid of all these larvas on the ground. Let's run back. This made my afternoon thunders. Dude, I'm glad. I'm telling you, if you have any druid... By the way, my druid was a boomkin. If you look at on the side, my legendaries, Onet's intuition is for boomkins. It's about Starfall. Look at this. This is Surge and Starfall have a 20% chance to make each other free. My trinket was for spellcasting. This trinket, when you cast... Or this was also for spellcasting. This was all boomkin gear. I was not a main bear at all. All I had was Pridas, and that's all you needed. All I had was Pridas and a dream, guys. And that's all you need. Pridas and a dream. We're getting a lot of ticks here, too. Swiggity, swiggity, swibbity. We're going for that swipe. Alright. Boss is going to die. I wish I had a Thrash bleed on him, but boss is still going to die. Alright, now we're going to change it up. We're going to Incarn into Thrashes. I don't know. You guys ready for this? Everybody's looting. Look, if that boss doesn't have another Pridas in it, I don't see the point. We all good? Oh hey, we got another ad. Alright. So let's Incarn into Thrashes here. We're gonna top DPS. And we're gonna hold all the threat. Here it is. Incarn, Thrash. Swipe is a secondary resource for bears. Pride isn't a dream, guys. Pride isn't a dream. That was it. I was just a little druid with a pride isn't a dream. Am I topping damage? I'm not topping damage. I need to actually like mangle spam. Oh man, feels bad, man. I thought I was gonna top damage too. Is this an alley shaman? It's an enhanced shaman. Enhancement shaman, you need to tone it down a little bit, man. Alright, no more incarn. Let's swipe spam. And we can just pull this guy. Interrupt his death bolt whenever we're ready. Rotation off, don't get me started. Rotation, don't get me started. Yeah, man. My rotation. I've been studying Icy Veins all week. And I was like, guys, I think I got this. I think it was like the Da Vinci Code. I was like, I got it. I cracked the Da Vinci Code. Swipe. 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 I mean, you are topping swipe damage though, so that's what matters. Does that enhancement shaman have swipe too? Oh man. Maybe. I think Crash Lightning is another name for swipe at this point. And I don't have to use my rage. I'm not using Iron Fur. I used Frenzied Regen in the beginning when all those ticks went off on me. I mean, look, I dipped down to 80%, guys. I dipped down to 80%, but my Pride should kick in soon. Where's my Pride? And Pride. That's it. That's as low as it's going to get. 87%. Someone Photoshop would pick up a bear druid onto a Swiffer box and name it Swipers. Oh, man. You really don't know if you could keep up with this insane rotation for bear tanking? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? Since Legion, bears did get nerfed a lot. Bears got a lot of nerfs. They nerfed their Frenzied Regen. They nerfed their Iron Fur, I believe. They nerfed their Survival Instincts. But you know what they didn't nerf? Swipe. That's where Blizzard messed up. They didn't nerf Swipe. I'm doing this whole dungeon with Swipe and Thrash. I wonder, is there... Okay, now at this point I'm just being trollish, but is there an Azerite trait for Swipe? I'm pretty sure there probably is. And that Azerite trait would be amazing. That's what I need. You want to see the optimal keyboard setup for this? It's just okay. If you guys want to see the meme, I've got the meme lined up for this. I'll make it after this run, and I'm gonna tweet it out. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I'll get the swipe meme going, and you guys can respond. If somebody wants to do the swipers instead of Swiffer for that meme, tweet it at me too. But I'm gonna be tweeting the meme for swipe after this. Look at this. I'm gonna take a few stacks of the debuff. It broke my Pridas. Oh no, not yet actually. My Pridas is still alive and well. Pridas is still alive and well. We're good. Shockwave will get those last two. So yeah, follow me on Twitter and I'll tweet what I think is the adequate meme for this. But you guys can hit me with much more of those. Time to roll a tank druid. The swipe spam. Red button, don't press, you'll lose. There's two buttons for a bear: swipe and not swipe. And I don't know what choice you're gonna go for, guys. I'm telling you guys, unequip your Heart of Azeroth. Unequip your Heart of Azeroth. You don't need it. It needs to get out of here. Now, if I was doing a proper rotation, could I do more damage and get more deeps in? Yes. But we're keeping the swipe dream alive. This is just a normal druid tutorial. Oh no, spam swipe until you're blind, you have RSI. Oh man, alright, we're good. We're good. You saw a druid in vanilla called Spam Moonfire, and that's all he did in PvP. To be fair, in vanilla, and actually I've heard that world PvP now, Boomkins can do that as well. Boomkins can spam Moonfire if they stack Azerite traits and the right build. That is a viable way of PvPing. Did you aggro that? No, you didn't. Okay, perfect. I didn't want you to. Alright, we can pull this guy. This guy needs to be interrupted, but we can pull this guy with the rest of the pack. And actually, we have Incarn ready. So we are going to thrash on this one. Let me just pick up this last guy. And then Incarn and thrash. Alright. Here we go. We can stick Azurite armor instead of relics. And not swipe will just do a random ability. The only problem with hitting the not swipe button is it might pop you out of bear form. That's the only reason you might not want to hit the not swipe button. It can pop you out of bear form. Bring back artifact weapons 2.0. What does the parse say about swipe usage for bear? I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, Incarn is done. We can't thrash spam anymore. That was number 1 deeps, guys. We can keep the dream alive. Check out the big old bear butt. Is this one of those Swifty one-shot macro streams? That's right. That's right. One-shot macro, bear, swipe spam. This guy's a little too far away. I can keep swipe spamming. I'm sure it'll build threat somehow. They're going to be really threatened by this. They're going to be like, wait. Was that a swipe? I don't like swipes around here. And maddening gaze. Let's sidestep that. I'm not an undead on my druid, unfortunately. I wish I could be. Uh-oh. This guy pulled. Can't just stand anywhere. Then I have to go swipe at that location. Come on, guy. Alright, we've got the swipes. Do these tentacles do damage? I don't remember. The answer is yes. Let's just stand in one of the... Wait, where are the Ah! Why is this guy pulling all the things, man? I don't have that much swipe left. I'm running out of charges. Like, come on, guy. And then the caster's gonna jump through me again and then go stand over here for no good reason. He's gonna be like, the perfect place to DPS this boss when I have this whole room over here is right on top of what this thing on the ground is. He's waiting for a res too. You stood in the thing, man. Interrupt him with the swipe. He won't see it coming. Oh, man. You waiting for the sticky keys to tab him out? No. If I had, like, shift on it. But my swipe is on 3. My 3 key is going to wear out. That's what's going to happen. Is this actually how you play Guardian? At max level, it's not red. This is just for leveling up. If you have a Pridas, you can do it while leveling up. But at max level, no, you're not going to play it. Swipe is your filler at max level. But it's just funny that you can throw on a Pridas and you never lose HP, and by spam... Excuse me? Why? Like, what? Who is... Why did he just slash lick me? Oh god. Oh god. You guys saw that? You guys saw what he typed out? What? I'm just swiping, man. Side swipe. Side swipe. Oh, I'm gonna get behind him. Backstab swipe. Backstab swipe. There it is. But no, this is not how you play a bear at max level. That being said, in the beta, I did have a bear that I leveled up. And I leveled... Let me see. Let me stand in all this. Pridas. Is it gonna pop? Oh, it broke Pridas! So, when I leveled up that druid in the beta, I did this as well without Pridas. And I didn't lose threat either. So, while leveling, you can do this. Are you playing it right? No. Are you maximizing everything you can? No. But it's one of those things where it's like, oh god, this is what we've come to on Guardian Druids. You thick? You see, you guys saw that too? Guardian Druid main. What's up, Grugler? What's a Guardian Druid's favorite dating app? Tinder, because he swipes? Is that where we're going with this? No res, only swaps. Don't forget to swipe after you kill the boss. Yeah, it's gonna help me get more loot. I didn't loot anything at all. Maybe if I loot this boss, I'll get a piece of Azurite gear that helps me increase my swipe damage. That's the hope. The hope and the dream is that I can increase my swipe damage because I didn't loot any of the other bosses. So, you thick? You guys saw that? Oh, man. You sexy? He's talking about the swipe. Oh! See, I thought he was talking about me being a bear. He's talking about the swipe. I get it. The swipe can fool the weakest of minds, guys. He wants a taste of the swipe. Bears are like lawnmowers. I got it, Mind Games. I got it, man. Cleanse me. Wait, I have Incarn. Incarn, thrash. Ooh. Hell yeah, get that thrash. If we get the swipe Azurite trait, we're gonna be living the dream. We're gonna be living the dream. The prophecy will come to fruition. Is this how Mr. Guacamole plays a druid? No. No. When you're running high keys like that, you can't. But I mean, I want to level up to 120 now. I'm gonna level up to 111 with this dungeon. I want to level up to 120 now and try it at in a low level Mythic plus. See if I can do like a +3. We hit 111. Now, the Azurite. Oh, we got a weapon though. Oh, nice. It's an upgrade. Does this have a swipe trait? Thrashes damage. It almost got me, man. I was like, wait. Alright. I wanted to show you guys that before we ended the stream because I thought it was very ridiculous yesterday when I was like, wait, why can't I just equip Pridas, run into a dungeon? And then I was like, alright, hold on. Everybody needs to see this. I can just do swipe. And when I incarn, I thrash for more damage, and that's it. Don't forget to blow all your DPS cooldowns on the boss. I did. Incarn. I got it. I got it done. Glock wasn't using this strat. You can tell because Glock died. I think he's probably still listening, man. Alright, guys. That is going to do it for today's stream. If you guys have a bear druid out there and you have Pridas on him, don't be afraid to level that druid up because that druid can level itself up. If you auto run behind someone, if you just do a /follow and then you get one of those you guys know those birds that take a little sip of water? If you get that bird to take a sip of water right where your swipe button is and you just /follow someone, you can actually tank the whole dungeon. So, you know, it just requires you to go to like the dollar store and get one of those little birds that goes every second, and then that's it. You guys can auto level. I don't think it's considered botting because you're not using any software to level up. It's all outside influence and you're following someone. All right, guys, have a good one. I'm sure you guys had fun with this part of the educational stream. Thank you guys for sticking around too and making the chat really interesting while I swiped everything to death. I will see you guys later, and we'll check back in on Friday, guys. No software, just a bird. Now I need to go to a dollar. Oh god. Okay, I may try to make this happen. I'm gonna need to set like a different key binding, and then I can aim the camera down to it. I really wonder if I can do it. That's interesting. We'll try that next time. See you guys later.